nothing wrong with your television set. Do not attempt to adjust the picture. We are controlling transmission. If we wish to make it louder, we will bring up the volume. If we wish to make it softer, we will tune it to a whisper. We will control the horizontal. We will control the vertical. We can roll the image, make it flutter. We can change the focus to a soft blur, or sharpen it to crystal clarity. For the next hour, sit quietly and we will control all that you see and hear. We repeat, there is nothing wrong with your television set. You are about to participate in a great adventure. You are about to experience the awe and mystery which reaches from the inner mind to
420.
There is a fifth dimension, beyond that which is known to man. It is a dimension as vast as space and as timeless as infinity. It is the middle ground between light and shadow, between science and superstition, and it lies between the pit of man's fears and the summit of his knowledge. This is the dimension of imagination. It is an area which we call the Mud Zone.
spooky.
Wanna get high? Wanna get high? Wanna get high? Wanna get high? Put that a party here.
That works.
Oh shit, 1, 2, yo. Yo, back up, nigga, back up, yo. The one in particular bringing the funk and the flavor, the way that I rhyme and I'm running perimeter, speaking it funny, I'm beating them dumb and I'm taking their life. And I be the one to beat them in the game of Scrabble. Wonder why they thinking that I'm ever so nice. And I be the one that doesn't get caught up in a scandal, cause you know the roles is so precise. And what I be doing impossible, I'm a abolish like all of them. When the blood in his breast, I give it to throttle. And all of you, when I see the marvel, when it's sudden death, I be the one to give it all I got to run it up into a speed to anybody try to copy, get it smacking, that I'm ready for the battle any moment, any minute. I'm returning to a killer any second, I'm a stab it, I'm gonna get into a mood and everybody better stay away and move, cause anybody getting caught up in the show and then I hit him with a track and then I lead it on the floor and then I gotta be aware that it was fucking with the flow and then he did it, I'm ready spinning the heavy or the deadly, I'm jetting and I'm gonna make it on the setting of fast flow, sending a lyrical melody, giving it a felony, but if you're telling me you better take your rap notes, I'm gonna give it some breath, from all of my rhyming and codes, I'm gonna give it some rest, but I deliver my best, time to let it be told, when I be spitting my best, I'm in an intricate zone, when I belittle your set, put in your middle the rest, you're not defying my flow.
Yo, never live and never be the end of the era, came with the vendetta, we keep in the 80s, I'm tougher than leather, the ladies are loving me, bigger and deeper like Peter, the pipe I've been picking, the pepper, I get it to give it a cervical injury, kicking the walls when I lift in the uterus, feet is from moving and doing this, cooker, the butcher, vanilla, McGilla, gorilla, the villain, the criminal killer, and teller, the hunt with the gun, the menace to the public, I'm pummel, a puppet, political pundit, the better, the battle, the inability to meddle with the better, in the heroin, the medicine, the venom, with the medicine, the regimen, the vitamin, the better get him in the tenement, I hit him in the head again, and let him with the Beatles singing, let it be the legacy, the enemy to live a little bit, and when I hit him with the minigun, the penalty to get it beheaded, the son of 70 with the negative energy, identity, they want to get rid of us, I can't keep it coming, the vigilante, get it to medical, the beat to be drumming, to me, the record, the sick of the wicked, deliver the gun and milligan in the beginning with the military bucket, then the shot of the killing the kid to be another Kubrick and giving the killer the kiss, taking the dick of the dish, living the resist to be a liberty, a genie giving it the wish. Fuck the gibberish, gibbery, fast rapping too quick. What happened to the bull bit? What you think? You a bullshit? You in the ocean with sharks, or Moses closing ocean parts. I burn you like Joan of Arc. I sink you down like Rosa Parks. Gotta be dope, dope. Gotta be dope, dope. All flow, breeze, reach out.
Running man himself, y'all. Already running man.
Gotta be dope, dope. Jazzy Jeff on the cut.
And I'm already the rugged man mixed with Sean Price, Jizza Mix, Rock, Kim, Kane, Pharoah Monch, Abon, Mike, Cuba, Sadat, Jamar, Tip, Ali, and Fife, Nadia by nature, Stretch, Chip, Food, Chubb, in each line I'm G-rap in its prime with each track devout with. So each back when I rhyme or be plastic coward. You ready to get in the ball of the box and I'm calling the shots as top MC and up on this beat it's all been Foley, Rocky, and Apollo Creed.
The lyric attack in the attic of prison genetics, eugenics, a Gattaca vision, the Hindu, Manaj, I'm not the magician, I'm cooking the heat up, I'm back in the kitchen, I'm super lover. C, steady B, heavy D, like the MC, Schoolie D, and just ice and iced tea. The Ella tomorrow, Gonzalo, Pizarro, no Pega Pablo, the Gold Eldorado, Dillinger in Chicago, the Kilimanjaro, the Mr. Mixo, Flick, the villain, Bizarro, the high octane, the reign of Mozart brain, the end game of Sharp Pain, the pen game of Mark Twain. Go!
You gotta be dope, Afro.
Jazzy Jeff on the cut. Gotta be dope.
That's pretty dope.
Yeah.
Ho, ho, ho.
The world is flat. I'm here to ring the alarm with my puppet like charm, straight from the barn. I'm talking about Flat Earth Farms, cause most don't know. They think we live on a globe, a ball that floats. So listen and take notes, and take it to a higher plane. Immerse yourself in all it contains, in all its glory, and Flat Earth Farms can take you there. Open your mind outside the box. No more staring at NASA's Photoshop. No more moon landings, no line to ya. No more people standing backwards in Australia. Just facts and pure truth, planning straight to the roots. Flat Earth Farms help you understand. A magical place on a wondrous land.
The world is flat, and that's a fact. Tell your friends next time you chat. Let them know a ball ain't that. Let's stay playing with the baseball bat. Cause we coming at the barn, a higher place, the Flat Earth Farms.
This could be it, Harry. Pass the word along. Tell the men it's time to shoot the moon.
Shoot the moon!
Not out there on the microphone. On the microphone.
Shoot the moon. Shoot the moon.
What are we gonna do tonight, Singe Man?
The same thing we do every night, Boston Ray. Try to take over the world.
We've done this 1,000 times. And the show must go on. You've got to give the people what they want. Piece of cake.
Man, I'm just sitting back watching the pussification of this whole country. Can't say this, I can't say that. Shit, what the fuck can I say? When did y'all become so fucking sensitive, man? Lighten up. I'm just here to entertain you. And if that triggers you, well, then you're a pussy. Listen, it's a cold world, easier to play this shit safe. Knowing how the world gon' judge you if you make a mistake. These miserable fucking people so saturated with hate, they can't wait to pile it on someone else's plate. Like if I'm right with every word except for one in the song, they'll only focus on and judge me for the one that was wrong. Cancel this, cancel that, fucking welcome to America. The home of specializing in assassinating character. I hate it, I prefer going in guns blazing, annihilating anyone who's testing my patience. Ain't no room for pussyfooting in the rap game, and I'm drawn to controversy like a moth to a flame. And you little snowflakes better quit your complaining. Not racist, I'm just not too big on the Asians. Shit, I'm kidding you, idiot, but with no hesitation. These fuckers run with it and post it up on Twitter while saying that we'd be some sort of bigot for fucking making a joke. You're not woke, you're just sensitive and quick to provoke. So I'd like to invite you to suck my dick till you choke. Deep throat, pow pow, got your bitch in my scope. Everyone that I'm seeing is looking pussy as fuck. Go and cry about shit without even looking it up. So I'd like to thank my bullies all for making me tough, because it's looking like y'all ain't get bullied enough. Yeah, I came to drop bombs like Flex and I'm gone, I'm all raw. So try not to be so sensitive, y'all. If I'm not pissing you off, then I'm pissing you on. If you're not triggered at all, then I'm spitting it wrong. Because I came to drop bombs like Flex and I'm gone, I'm all raw. So try not to be so sensitive, y'all. If I'm not pissing you off, then I'm pissing you on. If you're not triggered at all, then I'm spitting it wrong. Easy does it, Webby, try to keep that temper in check. I'm going off like Terminator in the metal detector. Hit him with the blur like my memory gets from blowing benzos while I'm drinking. Yeah, I tend to forget, a devil's reject. Ever since a kid I've been a loser, but I dealt with it. It's called developing a sense of humor. Learn to laugh a little bit, this shit is good for your health.
I'm starting to see clearer than I ever have. Bipolar, tell me which one is my better half. Eyes colder cause I slipped up on my better path. My shoulders are so chipped I almost never laugh. You can hear my revving wrath sounding like the engine of a 747 crash. Back out the trash, I was never more as ready as. Now I'm feeling sharper than a heavy ass machete slash. Give me lip, cut your head in half, you won't get it back. Had some dead weight on my back, I got rid of that. Got my head straight and left the flask in my lidded past. And I ain't bitter or a quitter, but consider that I lost a few rings. I'm trying to do things to get it back. Cause life isn't all roses and daffodils, especially when you rose from the bullet holes and smashed up pills. Made it out alive, but pissed away $500,000. Trying to keep a smile, I'm having a hard time laughing still.
Keep this smile while they keep looking down on me. Knocked down, I get up, this is how to be. Knocked down, I get up, this is how to be. Knocked down, I get up, this is how to be. Keep this smile while they keep looking down on me. Knocked down, I get up, this is how to be. Knocked down, I get up, this is how to be. Knocked down, I get up, this is how to be. Knocked down, knocked down, knocked down, knocked down, knocked down, knocked down, knocked down.
Back with a ton of fire, allowed me to run it by her. The stunning ire and the anger of a cunning liar. Each thought rapidly pop like a gun is fired. So when my son is Sam, damn it, and my son Messiah. This hunger fire liar, but they don't wanna see it cooking, they just wanna fry it. So for a minute I felt tired and uninspired. It's not long before regrets come running by ya. My stomach tied up in knots, I ride up the blocks and size up and plot with thoughts that I had outfoxed. Too many things to get here to just retire and watch. Started feeling like a fighter that's still dying in a box. So until the day I die in a box, I'ma persevere through everything and anything. I know that it hurts to hear, but I ain't going nowhere. I'm just so set up to win that even when I get knocked down, I know that I'll get up again.
Keep this smile while they keep looking down on me. Knocked down, I get up, this is how to be. Knocked down, I get up, this is how to be. Knocked down, I get up, this is how to be. Keep this smile while they keep looking down on me. Knocked down, I get up, this is how to be. Knocked down, I get up, this is how to be. Knocked down, I get up, this is how to be. Knocked down, knocked down, knocked down, knocked down, knocked down, knocked down.
I never knew how sweet the taste of love can be until you let me pick the fruit of the forbidden tree.
The world of science cares about you. Eureka! We found it. With the tools of science, we have invented, yes, hand sanitizer. But not just any hand sanitizer. This hand sanitizer was developed and approved by the Dark One himself. Here are a few of the things our product can bring you.
Bow wow run, he's my mighty puppy. Sir bow wow run, he's my mighty puppy. Sir bow wow run, he's my mighty puppy. Sir bow wow. Mud. You slept. Warning, the self-destruct system has been activated. Option to override self-destruct expires in 10 minutes.
Mud, water, my mechanism is in danger, need protection. Play some music,
If your robot could talk, then your robot would ask for robot armor. For robot armor. say you're sad because someone took a piss on your robots. You're feeling down, and you're not feeling so hot. Cause if it's true that robots make the world go round, when robots are rusty, they don't make a sound. Did you ever in your wildest dreams think that you would see your wildest dreams coming true? Well, if your robot could talk, then your robot would ask for robot armor. For robot armor. Go, robot! So get yourself some of that super sweet robot armor. Then when your robot's approached by a sophisticated farmer, that piss will run right down to the floor. It won't fuck up your robot no more. Did you ever in your wildest dreams think that you would see your wildest dreams coming true? Oh, your robot could talk, and then your robot would ask for robot armor. For robot armor. For robot armor. For robot armor.
Just put $40 in the tank. We got a bag of chips, half a bottle of vape juice, and we're not wearing sunglasses. Level head. We're on a mission from God. They ain't gonna stop us.
In the beginning, God created the heavens and the earth. And God said, "Let there be light." And there was light. Then God separated the water and the sky. He formed the seas and the land. Then he covered the land with trees and plants. Then he filled the world with all the creatures of the sea. of the air. And all the creatures of the ground. And then he made us.
Trying to play a part in society, getting fooled by all the tricks that once worked on me. You trust governments and shit like gravity. The truth is in your face, but you refuse to see. And saying no, 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 no. It's not a fucking globe. No, 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 no. It's not a fucking globe. 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 No, no, no. It's not a fucking globe. It's not a fucking globe. It's not a fucking globe. No, no. They showed you the globe as a kid in school. You trusted the people, but they got you fooled. The guys who walk in space are in a swimming pool. Your Photoshop is always massive tool. No, 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 no. It's not a fucking globe. No, 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 no. It's not a fucking globe. 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 No, no, no. It's not a fucking globe. It's not a fucking globe. It's not a fucking globe. No, no. No, 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 no. It's not a fucking globe. No, 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 no. It's not a fucking globe. 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 No, no, no. It's not a fucking globe. It's not a fucking globe. It's not a fucking globe. No, no.
Space, the boundary of human achievement, the new frontier.
It's just a coffin.
Yeah, right. And the earth is flat.
Ray, come on, Ray. Ray's gonna freestyle.
Here we go. Ray's gonna freestyle.
Can do some freestyle for you.
Well, the guy knows he's freestyling, so that's.
We're gonna try something different. Check.
Let him freestyle, dude. He has no idea what's about to happen right now.
Just 1, 2.
This whole fucking globe indoctrination's about to get fucking stomped.
Yo, this goes on.
Yeah, boy. Come on, we're the best, baby.
Earth's flat. What you gonna do about it? Earth's flat. What you gonna do? Earth's flat. Now what you gonna do? Earth's flat. What you think you're gonna do about it? What you think you're gonna do about it? What you think you're gonna do about it?
He's like, what the fuck did I just get myself into? Look at his face. He's like, what?
Earth's flat. What you gonna do about it? I thought you knew about it. What you rather do about it? With the center, the sun and moon moves around us like a clock.
Yeah, Ray.
Moving target.
Yes.
I'm not to get along with it. Just take a bomb. Do you shirt up any context? You start the concert. You want a consolation for it? It makes me vomit. We never do get my comments. I know you want it. Just leave another useless comment in the morning. NASA lost it. NASA lost it.
I think the DJ is triggered.
NASA lost it.
Like a Christian, gonna do hip hop.
What you gonna do? The earth's flat. Now what you gonna do about it? The earth's flat. Now what you gonna do about it? The earth's flat. Now tell me what you think you're gonna do about it. Tell me what you think you're gonna do about it. Now tell me what you think you're gonna do about it.
I like it.
Now tell me what you think you're gonna do about it. The earth's flat, and there is a bunch of us who focus munching on a bunch of stuff around us. You think we're cute, then why not kind of love with us? I know it's flat. Why you think that's a buzz? My papa was the fucking best that shit because the earth's flat. It hit me like an uppercut to the nuts. Earth's flat, and there's nothing you can do. The earth's flat, and there's nothing you can do. There's a Russia with the crew under the pressure of their food. Earth's flat, and there's nothing you can do. There's a Russia with the crew under the pressure after their food. What you gonna do about it? Earth's flat, what you gonna do? The earth's flat, now what you gonna do about it? The earth's flat, now what you gonna do about it? The earth's flat, now tell me what you think you're gonna do about it. What you gonna do about it? Now what you gonna do about it? Asteroids too. We got asteroids too. We got asteroids too. Asteroids too. What you gonna do? What you gonna do? What you gonna do about it? Earth's flat. Now tell me what you think you're gonna do about it. Tell me what you think you're gonna do about it. Now tell me what you think you're gonna do about it. Now tell me what you think you're gonna do about it.
Yeah, boy. They like it. People know what's up, dude. I think they know. Didn't they seen us around? They were probably out last night. Nobody's like, get these fuckers off the stage. Everybody loves it. They're probably all flat earthers. Yeah, we love it. We love the creativity.
Thanks for your
Yeah, dude, that was cool. And dude, everybody's clapping. I know there's not a ton of people here. Everybody's clapping though. Like nobody's like, get these fucking guys out of here. No. Hey, you killed it, dude. That was good, dude. On beat, right? Dude, that was really good, dude. Yeah.
Dave.
All of these women were pushing those boundaries and breaking those glass ceilings.
It's called the Matryoshka Astrorad Radiation Experiment.
Just actually love that I don't feel like a woman at NASA. I just feel like a person at NASA.
Inside the Orion spacecraft, as we fly around the moon, we have some cool experiments going on to help us understand what the environment is like.
Although there's no humans aboard Artemis 1, we do have a few special passengers aboard that will help us pave the way for future Artemis missions.
So there's basically 3 occupants riding. Kind of think about it like 3 astronauts. We have a moonikin. We will also have 2 torsos.
Just actually love that I don't feel like a woman at NASA. I just feel like a person at NASA.
That are learning about the moon and learning about the environment for our astronauts before they go.
We have a mannequin on Artemis 1. We call him our moonikin for short. That
moonikin is called Commander Moonikin Campos.
The name is actually in homage to Arturo Campos,
who was an important person who helped bring the Apollo 13 capsule home. The moonikin will sit in the commander's seat, and it will wear a suit just like our astronauts will wear.
Moonikin Campos is actually weighted to simulate an actual human aboard the Orion spacecraft.
So it will help us understand what our astronauts will experience as they go to the moon and home.
The Orion Crew Survival System suit and the Orion seat were designed simultaneously to fit together as a seamless package. The actual design of the suit was built into the Orion seat such that when they're in the seat, it is a true cocoon of protection for them. During this test flight, the seat will actually be instrumented with accelerometers.
Sensors that tell us how much the chair is shaking during launch and re-entry, and how many G-forces or gravitational forces it experiences.
We expect Commander Moonikin Campos to have a very exciting ride on his way to orbit. The thrill of launch, the experience of weightlessness, the excitement of landing. What we learn on Artemis 1 with our mannequins assistants will help us better understand how a human will actually behave in the seat, both for landing and for launch to allow us to ensure their safety.
In addition to the moonikin, we'll have 2 seats that have basically what's like a human dummy, an upper torso that are detecting how much radiation they're experiencing.
It's called the Matryoshka Astrorad Radiation Experiment, MARE. MARE is an international collaboration with German Aerospace Center, DLR, and with Israel Space Agency. The MARE experiment consists of 2 anthropomorphic phantoms called Helga and Zohar that are simulating a female body in a space radiation environment.
One of those will be wearing a safety vest,
the Astrorad radiation vest,
that we hope will help protect our astronauts from radiation.
Each one of the 2 phantoms will be equipped with about 20 battery-operated radiation instruments.
So between the 2, we'll be able to determine how well we can protect our astronauts from radiation events.
Space radiation is a mix of high-energy, heavy-charged particles that originate from the sun. To put things in perspective, 1 year of Earth exposure to cosmic rays is equivalent with 1 day of space radiation exposure in deep space. The purpose of the MARE experiment is to learn more about the radiation exposure as well as the biological effects of different organs.
So basically, it's like we have 3 occupants inside Orion that are learning about the moon and learning about the environment for our astronauts before they go.
Going back to the moon with new exploration goals and new technologies will help us gain better understanding of the challenges we encounter with deep space exploration.
We will have to develop new technology and solutions to meet really difficult challenges. But that's what NASA does. That's what Artemis is all about.
All of these women were pushing those boundaries and breaking those glass ceilings. All of these women were pushing those boundaries and breaking those glass ceilings.
Now, of course, there are some fantastic women in leadership positions that inspire me.
What you can do or can't do. Only you can realize your dreams.
Space is for everyone. And if me being in this role helps to send that message, I think that's a great thing.
And I just actually love that I don't feel like a woman at NASA. I just feel like a person at NASA.
The women of NASA are Artemis, and we make a difference every day.
I am NASA's Spacewalk Office Hardware Manager. I'm the Program Scientist for Space Biology.
I'm the Director of NASA's Johnson Space Center.
I am Artemis.
I am Artemis.
私はアルテミスです。Yo soy Artemis.
Us Samartemis.
Ana. Je suis.
Ich bin
Gentlemen, thanks for attending. We talk about how outer space is pretending. Hate to say I told you so, but I'll say it again. If this is your first time, please stay till the end. By then you may know more about where it'll go. This is the...
We have a Moonikin.
I heard that. Just saying, though. I just crushed a SpaceX fanboy's dream. Peace.
We've got to get moving. We gotta stay loose, you know? Let it cool. Let the coolness get into our vertebrae.
No. Get the f out of here. You're fired. No. Get the better solution. You keep me on the payroll as an outside consultant. And in exchange for my salary, my job will be never to tell people these things that I know. I don't even have to come into the office. I can do this job from home.
Yo, if Earth's flat, why don't you fall off the edge? I heard that Mike Collins from Apollo is dead. My girl's fat girl, let's just crawl in the bed. Don't spit if you want, just swallow instead. Swallow instead. Can you hear me, Siri? Swallow instead. Hello, Siri. Is gravity a theory or a fact? Thought my tampons in the house where my period's at. Get my rap on when I'm pissed about the serious crap. Passing so fast through space, time bends in half. After blasting through warp speed, we get to plaid. Don't listen if you don't like when I spit these raps. Rhymes I write like lightning, I write so fast. I'm like Mike Tyson, you ain't got a fighting chance. Yo, I'm going back to basics, flat smack in the faces. You can't have gas pressure without adjacent to the vacuum of space, bitch, without a container. Like paying for a lawyer without a retainer. I ain't playing, about to let a slug out of this chamber. When you see the red dot, yo, no doubt it's a laser. Helio flatty dude, shot up for later, shot Helio up for later. Flatty dude, shot up for later. I've been around the world, and I measure the earth, measure the earth. The devil, he's so clever with words, but level don't ever mean curved, it never means curved, and meta, from the metaverse, excuse me, the metaverse. Playing Call of Duty help build my immunity up, insurance policy paying you, they usually bluff. I'm not saying they won't do it, but it's usually tough. The last few years I've seen some unusual stuff, but if I mention the shot, you say I'm off the beat. So now I'm beating off to the thoughts of shots in me. What a rotten little awful getting off scot-free. Son of a gun of a bitch I've come to be. Shaking up the game to break up the redundancy. And if it wasn't for work, they'd have no taxes. And if it wasn't for burnt, there'd be no ashes. And if it wasn't for birds, egg be no hatching. And if it wasn't for dirt, there'd be no traffic. And if it wasn't for hurts, there'd be no passion. And if it wasn't for learning, then why all the classes? If it wasn't for your purse, I'd have nothing to snatch. And if I don't come in first, then I'm coming in last. I've been around the world, and I measure the earth, measure the earth. The devil, he's so clever with words, but level don't ever mean curved, it never means curved, and meta, from the meta. All these atheists must hate my guts, cause I say to their face, space is fake and stuff. NASA astronauts, everything you say is sus. spec, cause I suspect you make it up. Not your average FE thespian beast. Faster than faggots, fasting at a lesbian feast. She that loves me the least will give me nothing to eat, but he that loves me the most will give me something to smoke. This ain't how much your mother loving murder she wrote. The spin of the earth should've made your vertebrae broke. Every word that I spoke, you couldn't refute it. Water finds a true level, so you couldn't dilute it. You couldn't dilute it. It can't be refuted. You couldn't dilute. You couldn't dilute. You couldn't dilute it.
Who the f do you think you are, you crazy little shit?
Security? I am Jack's smirking revenge.
I think we're live. Are we live? What's going on? How we doing? How's it going tonight? Who do we got here? Wow, we got 15 people already. 15 people already. Make sure my mic's on. Singe Man's here too. He's somewhere. Andrew, what's up? Sue, how you doing? Drew Duncan, thanks for checking in. Who else do we got? Boston Ray Levelhead. Why hasn't everybody subbed this channel yet? Well, have you? I think everybody has. I think it's YouTube just not putting my numbers up. You know what I mean? I mean, who's not subbed to this channel? Sub it. Thank you. All right, this one too. You're not subbed to this channel? You're not? Oh, okay. Well, that's on you. Singe Man, what's up? How you doing? Jenny T.I. Jenny T.I. Seriously, really? You're not subbed to this? You're not subbed to this channel? You're not? Or this one? Really? Really? Seriously? Anyway, Michelle, what's up? Nayakis. Nate.
Okay, how's the party going over here?
Nate the Great. Nate the Great.
I'm working on this thing you're gonna say you.
Oh. Who else we got? Mesamelt. Alan Nostrand.
Mesa Melt.
Is it Mesa Melt? Mesa. I say Mesamelt. Mesa Melt.
Mesa Melt. I lived in Wyoming. There's a Grand Mesa, and I used to go up on top of the Grand Mesa.
Holtman.
And the top of the Grand Mesa was flat.
Welcome.
Flat. It's like weeds up there. It's crazy. You can fall off the edge, straight down, death drop.
From Mesa. My nightbot is a woman because she complains a lot.
Please don't forget to tip your waitress.
She's a real pain in the ass.
So you're not
Nancy.
Wow.
What's going on? What's up?
I mean, that's pretty advanced thinking of you there. Highly advanced and equal thinking there.
well, we got Jeffries who won't stop watching me back there. Look at him. You see him? Oh, you good start. Are you still there? Do you see?
Yeah, kind of. My internet is great tonight.
Do you see Jeffries back there staring at me? When do you think he's gonna stop?
Jeffries, what's he doing?
Look at him. He's just staring at me.
He's thinking.
Yeah, is that what he does?
He's a genius. He's obviously thinking
about something.
He might have a stomach ache too. You never know.
Jeffries,
both.
Jeffries, go home. Punch out. It's our Jeffries. Nancy said you could punch out.
This
punch
hat I have
out.
on is itchy.
Punch out and go
so warm.
home.
Keep
What's up?
My
Clock out, Jeffries. Time to clock out. I don't know. He can't hear me or something. Anyway,
Okay, so I have this thing. It's called and I'm going to make it, and I'll show you. But for right now, I can just read you off a few. It's Ray's Guide to computer language.
Interesting.
RAM is what you do to the side of the computer when it's not working properly.
Yeah.
Hardware is tools like lawnmowers and rakes and other heavy equipment that you've never laid a finger on since you got a computer. And then there's my favorite is chips. The fattening traditional food that computer users use to avoid having to get their fiddle fat fingers. I haven't figured that one out yet. Okay, so and then his last terminology is oh see, I had it written down over here. Oh yeah, window. What you heave the computer out of because you don't know how to use it. I'm working on it. Sorry, is that funny?
Yeah. I'm just looking something up.
Wait, I got one more. Oh yeah, return. The return key. Right? No. Raised terminology. Return. What you do with computers after 2 weeks of owning
it. I got something.
Okay, I'm gonna make a whole little video of your terminology. I think it's like everyone should know about it. Oh, the other one is IBM. You know, IBM?
Yeah.
Raised terminology. IBM is the missile that you use to blow up your computer. Or something like that.
All right. This is gonna
you don't
be
like it?
This is gonna be a cakewalk. So last night,
you guys
listen,
are a tough audience.
They're probably laughing. I just wasn't paying attention to you because I'm doing other things anyway. So last night we were talking about
either laughing at me or with me. I don't care.
Either way. So last night we were talking about space robots a little bit, and then we had to take the stream down, and I lost the stream. So
space robots.
Whoa.
Hi, I love you, robots. See, now you have to say that you love them often for when they do take over the world. That way they won't terminate you. They'll be like, keep this one. It is useful.
They have so many different ones. It's ridiculous.
Always think your recordings on their phone. Think Alexa. Wait, should I say that right now? If you said Alexa, how many people's Alexa just went off? Should I operate someone else's Alexa in the future?
Yeah. This is the invention of the year. This was the invention of the year. It looks like a crash test dummy with a helmet on. Look at SG. Motors right
Andrew, yes.
They didn't even take the GM sticker off. It's literally a crash test dummy with like a Boba Fett helmet.
Wow. I want one. Can I get it in the mail with 4 box tops from Kellogg's? Wow.
Robonaut.
Yeah, that is awesome design. And
Robot history timeline.
Neat, but it's not useful at all.
This was an early version of the Mars rover. Oh. You see that? You see that, Singe? What is it even doing?
What? I think it's scary.
Is there any more like this? Look, there's more like this too. What's this? I mean, what are they doing? What are these guys up to? What's this? Washington Post. Surprising science why curveball curves. Oh, that has nothing to do with it. See what they do? They try to throw you off track. All right. See you later. All right. So this is from the Tonight Show.
I got a story for that when you're ready.
That's from the Tonight Show. Okay. Yeah, go ahead. Tell your story.
Oh, quick story too. Saw on my phone, blah blah blah, Facebook. I don't care. Heard started out. I don't do Facebook. I mean, I have a Facebook, and I have done it in the first few years, but I haven't done it in like 5 or 6 years. I go in there once in a while. Anyway, so someone comes on my phone, and I'm like, oh, let me check it out. Just go to say hi really quick. And actually, I did friend a few people in our group while I was in there. But I just wanted to go in there really, like 30 seconds and go blah, 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 blah. Like 5 minutes later, I found myself clicking. And I went, oh, I remember. This is what Facebook does to you. They suck you in. And I was like, oh, let's cut it out really quick. And I went, oh my God, I've been doing it with YouTube as well. YouTube guy. YouTube.
Yeah.
I've been going elsewhere as well because it's just like it has the same aura and yucky feeling sometimes when I log in.
I know. I can only come on for my live stream.
It's not as bad, nearly as bad as Facebook.
I have trouble sitting
Facebook
through
is
live
like
streams. So.
all of a sudden you see people you've known in your life and the stupid thoughts in their head.
Guess what I'm
inundate your mind. You're like, what? Why do I need to know about your favorite color when you were 3 and your cake that you're having tomorrow? And you're just, how much friggin' information do I need up here? None of that. Doesn't help me at all. See,
I'm drinking a juice bag. I'm drinking a juice bag. I'm drinking a juice bag.
Was that too long a story? I'm sorry. That was like too long. So to make a long story short, hey there, whippersnappers.
In a nutshell.
Listen to what I say, Sonny. Listen to what I say.
But I digress.
Sonny,
all right.
I'm old and I'm gray. You better listen to what I say. It'll only take about half a day.
All right. So anyway, we got so that's ridiculous. Like this robot is supposed to be in space. Look, here he is. What the fuck is he doing? Like, look at all this stupid shit. All the wires. It's just ridiculous. UFO hunter. Oh, he's hunting for UFOs. Okay. Yeah, I don't know. I can't get off track here.
Right. Bearsworth is onto it. He knows. Hard drive. Yes. When a rock is stuck in front of your shopping cart.
There you go.
Hard drive.
There's one. This one's going into space. This guy's going to control it with this thing. He looks kind of like one himself.
What about
first robot, blow the trumpet, in history is said to be this soldier with an automatic. This was the first robot in history right here. Boom. He's a robot by bellows blowing a trumpet. It was made in 1910 by Frederick Kaufmann of Dresden, Germany, and display at present Munich Clockwork Spring. Whatever. There he is. Let's see where. Oh, look. He's a robot. Okay? Do you believe it?
Yes.
Good enough?
Well, is it on TV? No, I wouldn't believe it.
What else we got? we got the we got the Asimo, the Honda Asimo.
Oh shit! Is that his connection? Yes. Boop.
Look at this guy. He's called the Asimo. I'm an asshole. it's an I'm an asshole. Oh shit. Oh man. Wow. All right. What do we got? ISS robot. Oh, look at this. Robot performs self-repair in space. Yeah, all right. That proves it to me. That's perfect. I believe that. That's all I need to see. Case closed. Let's see what else we got here. NASA robot used to help scientists test spacesuits. This one looks like the fucking Tin Man with a fucked up neck. Look, this is one of the ones on the thumbnail. This is like they test spacesuits with this thing. They probably put him in a vacuum chamber and he got fucked up. Look at him. He looks like he's been through a couple. What's this? 1954 Saber V. I don't think that would do anything, but maybe play the radio. UK send walking spider. Okay, this is the UK walking spider.
This is my robot that I have right
This
now.
look.
Hi, how you doing up there? Over there?
This looks like they. This looks like they made it with that little kids thing called Kinex, you know, and like they just took a picture of it, and then, you know what I mean. They added a little details.
Is my robot creepy enough for you?
What do you got? Oh, cool. What's his name? Hold on, want to go back to yours? Hold on, I'll stop for a sec. All right, put you full screen. Go ahead. Explain it away. You frozen?
Okay.
There you go.
Did you know that robots have to be in the shape of a human form because it's the most perfect ergonomic shape known in all of the verses, the multiverses, the omniverses, the Blapverse. Have you ever been to the Blapverse? Blapverse. Oof. It is a really strange place where monitors, where raised version of a monitor is like this, the hall monitor. That's what a monitor is. Okay, so I'm working on something. I'm going to send it to you maybe in the next 10 minutes. Not what you think, but
yeah.
I have something else I was going to say. Oh, if I can remember. Oh, hold on. There's only so much hard drive space up here. It is. Damn it. No, it's not damn it. It's blessed. Something that I was going to. Got it. I had put it into a side file over here. Luckily, I had not deleted it yet. So we have. Where's the 4? We're gonna check this, and then I'll send that to you. I'm checking out a science project from the science guy.
All right. So you're about to share something? Is that what's going
on?
No,
I'm gonna send you something. Go ahead. I'll be rock and roll, baby.
What do you want me to do with it when you send it to me?
I want you to. No.
Why don't you just share it? What is it? What do you want me to? What is it?
Oh, I'll share it in a minute. Yeah, you're right. I will.
What's the point of sending it to me so I can share it?
You're right. I'll bring it up in a few minutes.
All right.
Oh my goodness.
I'll take it though. I'll take a copy of it. Definitely.
This is genius over here. Wow.
Whoa! Look at this. This is their robots laboratory. Oh, so cool. They just build robots all day with all of our money. This is what they do. Yeah. It's just a picture though. You know what I mean? They could have just set this up in a few minutes, staged it. Here you go. Give us what is? I don't even know how much they get now. It's a lot. It's billion, like 66 billion a day from our taxes. They just steal it. This is what they show us. Was that you that just sent me something?
No, I was. Okay, so that's enough of that. Now I'm back to. Okay, I'll send you in a minute here.
Yeah. So we got what the fuck is this thing? NASA's floating robot B is alive and well aboard the ISS. Are you serious? They're gonna even show me. They ain't even gonna show it to me. Well, there you go. That's the best we're gonna get. Let's see. Can I open that up? No. View file. Let me see if I click view file. What's it gonna do to me? It's probably gonna take me way off course again. They don't want me. No, invalid API. Yeah, all right. Suck it. All right, look at this. So this is what's supposed to be on Mars. And that doesn't even look real in the back at all. It looks like just something they photoshopped in. And who knows if this thing even really works. But if I go back to DuckDuckGo, which I don't know, I just like the way it shows up on my computer. It's not the best search engine or anything. All right, so check this out. All right, I just wanted to make this point real quick. This is the robot from Short Circuit. Okay. This is what's on Mars. Short Circuit. Mars Rover. Johnny 5. Mars Rover. Johnny 5. Okay, look. Johnny 5. Johnny 5. Mars Rover. Johnny 5. Johnny 5. Mars Rover. So that let's see if the other one do that. Look. Short Circuit. Johnny 5. Johnny 5. Mars Rovers. You see what I'm saying? Okay. So what this movie was predictive programming for the Mars Rover. So people like already seen this thing and they think, oh, well, I seen it in a movie. It's possible, right? Because it was in the movies, you know? And then when they seen it in real life, like 30, 50, 40, however many years, because this is an old movie. But kids probably don't even remember it, but us old folks do. So, you know, people are like, they trained your mind, they softened your mind already for it, where you were like accepting it, you know? People were accepting it because they've already seen it in the movies. Like they're, you know, a while. What is this? I just have to look at this. I don't know. I don't know what that thing would ever do, but it looks like the Tin Man. Science Museum launches Kickstarter to rebuild UK's first robot. So this was the UK's first robot, supposedly. And they're trying to rebuild it. So the UK's built a robot. We tried to build robots. 1920, 1929 timeline. Robot. Oh, that's the UK one. Same one. All right. This thing is obviously CGI. You see the difference? Cartoon. Not real. Made on the computer. Okay. So what's this? George C. Duvall. Self-taught thinker who invented the robotic arm. There it is. You know, you can tell he invented it just by the way he looks. I mean, he's standing right next to this machine that says Puma on it. So, and it says robots back here. So, you know, and it's in black and white. So, no matter what, and there's a conveyor belt with nothing on it. But he invented it, whatever it is. I believe it. And then we have the first lunar landing was this thing, which is completely fake. Just ridiculous. That looks like Hellraiser. Like, what would that thing ever do? Have you ever seen anything like that in real life ever go by your face? It's just so stupid. Just ridiculous. What's this? This is probably someone in a suit that they just got running around.
I'll be right back. I gotta do this.
Yeah. Whatever. Do your thing. Oh, here we go. Curiosity rover.
Whatever it is, it's silly. I can forget. I'll be right back.
This is how, like, this just explains it all to me. Like, this is how it works. We have the Rad Marty. We have the turret. We have the robotic arm right there. We have the REMs. And all this just works. Mass chem. Yeah, we know we have different scientists working compartmentalized on each and every little feature. So don't worry about the way the whole thing, the whole rigmarole works. But we got the Dan right here. I mean, people believe this shit. It's so fucking stupid. Look at this. That is completely fake. That is not real at all. Complete bullshit, nonsense, fakery. Robotic refueling. Then just complete nonsense. It's just, look at this. What is this thing? Up top. Why do they even need robots for? If we get so many, if we can send humans into space, why would we need to send robots? Oh yeah, because it's so far away that humans can't make the voyage. So we're gonna send a robot that's gonna live for like 1,000 years to another solar system. Is that what's going on? They're gonna send this thing for us to represent us in another solar system. Is that what they're planning on doing? These people are fucking assholes. Look at this fucking shit. Look at this piece of shit thing. It's like a fucking lawnmower. The lawnmower, at least a lawnmower would work like this. I mean, all right, maybe they do have ones that they can remote control because we've seen it, but on Earth. But I'm just looking at some photos here first. I have some videos to play, but I just want to see what they got going on here. Brainwave, yeah, prosthetic arm. I don't know. Not gonna touch that one. All right, now we're getting further and further away from the point here. Oh, here we go. Turtle rover. All right. So, videos. NASA helping build humanoid robot. Let's see.
This robot was built in less than 4 months. And it helped engineers design what we expect to be one of the first general purpose humanoid robots that you can buy.
You can buy this one. This is one that you can buy. Get out of my face.
This is QDH, or Quick Development Humanoid from startup Apptronik. Just watch how we can navigate all these obstacles on the...
First of all, it's on a string, and they're remote controlling it somehow.
Ground. It's no pushover either.
The type of walk...
It's a puppet. It's a puppet.
Walking that we do is called dynamic walking. Really what that means, just for the general public, is walking like a human, walking dynamically balancing.
That's Apptronik CEO.
They're trying to like copy God again, make it walk like a human, talk like a
system. And the things that we learned from that are now informing the design for the Apollo system.
Look at the butt cheeks.
Apollo is a general purpose humanoid robot that Apptronik has partnered with NASA to develop. No, it's not going to space.
That means if it's partnered with NASA, that means it's fake.
Anytime soon, but NASA does want to encourage the development of humanoid robots that
completely fake. This is in a swimming pool, probably. This was probably in a swimming pool.
That could eventually help on future space missions. Now, we can't show you what Apollo actually looks like because Apptronik hasn't actually shown it to the public yet. So here's what we do know. It stands about 5'8", about the size of an average human, weighs about 160 pounds, and it can lift about 55 pounds. Also, it's a general purpose humanoid robot. So what does that mean exactly?
Who gives a shit?
We see robots all the time that are designed to do a specific task.
Yeah, like this is the one that like friggin' it's a stupid little thing that vacuums your floor and they made it to pull this thing. So what? Big fucking deal. Oh, that means that we can send robots into space to represent us in another solar system in 100 years from now?
Like
and 100 million light years away, and
boxes or make a pizza. What we have yet to really see is a robot that can do a lot of different.
Dude, they're trying to say this is a robot, a pizza machine. Come on, dude. It's a fancy pizza oven. Suck it. Like, it makes a pizza. Cry me a fucking river. I got a Keurig machine that can make me a coffee. I got a fucking microwave. I got a few things that make things. You know what I'm saying? Like, this is just like an industrial one that they have in like the lobby. They're like, oh, what are we gonna use for an example today, Chuck? He's like, use the pizza maker. He's like, yeah, let's film it and say it's a robot. They're like, all right, cool.
Different things.
Go for it.
We think about it like the iPhone of robots. One hardware platform, and now you can use software to update what that hardware platform can do, and the applications become limitless. And the reason for a humanoid robot is that we've designed the whole world for the human form. All of our built environment is designed for the human form.
Yeah, so why don't we didn't build it. God designed the earth for the human form, but what I'm saying is like, why don't we just leave it that way? Why do we need to make these robots? Like, humans did everything fine all this time, you know? Like, what, everybody's getting lazy? Everybody wants a robot to do something for them?
And so you don't want to change the environment around what the robot can do. You want the robot to fit into the human.
And everybody's getting lazy because it's their fault, because they dumbed everybody down and gave them drugs.
Human world.
Of course, Apptronik isn't the only company working on a humanoid robot. The most obvious other examples being Boston Dynamics with its Atlas robot, and Tesla's...
Boston Dynamics might be real. It might be just a bunch of fair porn. I haven't gone by there yet to investigate it myself. I'm thinking about figuring out where it is and going, because, I mean, it must be in Boston somewhere, right? I mean...
Optimus, which was revealed for the first time late last year. Now, Apollo's roots go back to Apptronik's first robot called Astra.
But I don't know. Does that mean that Boston Dynamics is building robots for NASA? Is that what's going on? Because look, this is a NASA video, and they're talking about. It's just weird. I don't know. Maybe it's not a NASA video. I have no idea.
It's really showing this idea of versatile manipulation. And in the video, that's what you're seeing, is you're seeing it grab a variety of different objects that it hasn't seen before.
Maybe they just have a really skinny person in a suit doing this and making it look like it's a robot. Or maybe it's just complete CGI bullshit. AI made it. Or maybe it's on some sort of string and it's a puppet and they fucking... Who knows?
The way that we're controlling that system is via teleoperation. So there's actually
that doesn't look
behind
real.
the scenes
That's
is
fake.
remotely controlling that robot. And we're really just...
That looks like CGI. Look at his head.
Demonstrating the versatility of
And that guy's supposed to be controlling it?
a single platform to do a whole wide range of things.
And it's worth noting that several companies right now are testing Astra for various use cases. So the big question is, when are we actually going to see Apollo? Well, Jeff told me
we're never going to see Apollo.
That Apptronik plans to show it to a small group of people at South
That guy might go to see Apollo, but we're never going to see Apollo.
By Southwest next month. The rest of us are going to have to wait until later this year. Now, you might be wondering, how much is Apollo actually going to cost? Apptronik says they're hoping to keep that price under $100,000. Now, that would be really impressive.
Why are they going to call it Apollo? Didn't they already have an Apollo space mission, Apollo, all this? Why is everything going to be Apollo with these people? Like, fuck you.
Affordable for a general purpose humanoid robot like that. So we're just going to have to wait and see if they can pull that off. But what do you
No, they're going to pull the money. Is he talking about the money financially? They'll pull it off.
think? How do you think it will compare to other robots like Atlas and Tesla's Optimus? Let me know in those comments down below. If you enjoyed this video, don't forget to give it a thumbs up and subscribe to CNET for more What the Future.
Yeah, I might subscribe. All right, what else we got? My look at this. All right, Mars Science Curiosity Laboratory animation. Animation. Look, it says animation. It's an animation. It's fake. This is fake. Fake. I'm just gonna skim through it. Completely fake. Computer. Cartoon. Fake. More fake. I don't believe it. What's this? The Ingenuity helicopter? All right, let's see. Let's see what this is. What? Flight. This is the Ingenuity helicopter's first flight on Mars. All right, let's see.
Humans just...
There's no way to prove that this, whatever's going on here with this drone, is even on Mars anyway. Like, how can we prove it?
flew a helicopter on Mars, and we've got pictures to prove it.
Oh, pictures? Pictures are going to prove it? All right. Are the pictures like location stamped Mars, like somehow? Like, did you get them, you know, when you bring them to the court and get them stamped? Notarized. Did you get them notarized? Did you get the pictures notarized?
After more than 6 years of development, a long flight to Mars, and some nerve-wracking delays, NASA has...
I love the way these people talk. Some nerve-wracking delays. Like, who was it nerve-wracking for you? Because it didn't bother me. I didn't lose any sleep over it.
Finally launched and landed its Ingenuity helicopter.
Altimeter data confirmed.
Oh my God. And they're wearing masks indoors. Look at these people. Double masks. Double masks. Just to stay safe.
That Ingenuity has performed its first flight. The first flight of...
This proves it. Look, it's a little fucking tiny drone. And they put like a fake mountain in the back. You can tell that doesn't even look real. And then maybe it's like on Earth. I don't know. Maybe not. Maybe it's just a complete fake photo. Like they took a picture of like the desert somewhere and they just put this stupid little fucking thing in. Like
a powered aircraft in another
and look how it moves. It's like glitchy.
planet.
This is the first powered and controlled flight we've ever completed on another planet. And
yeah, okay. Okay, you look at her face. Do you believe this lady? She just said they completed a controlled flight on another planet. Like, really? Honestly? Do you believe yourself?
NASA had to overcome some pretty impossible odds to do it.
Yeah, impossible odds because they can't get through the firmament.
In fact, there was a chance this flight might not have happened at all.
And there's a chance that Mars might not even be a rock.
During a final high-speed test of the rotors, the helicopter's systems aborted, and NASA had to beam up a software update from Earth. But Ingenuity finally took to the Martian skies, and thanks to cameras on board the helicopter and on the Perseverance rover, we got an amazing view. A black and white camera on the bottom of the helicopter gave us shots.
Oh, so we give them like billions and billions and billions and billions of dollars every day out of our taxes. And they have a black and white camera on the bottom? A black and white camera? They have everything in HD, fucking 3D, 360 degree fucking GoPros and shit. And they put a black and... How dare they? I want my money back. I want my fucking money back. Singe Man, I'm outraged. For fucking all the money, they put a black and white camera, dude. Did you consent to that? Did they ask you about that?
Yes, I got that on my bonus spin. For us. That was what I requested on my bonus spin.
Oh, you did? You requested a black and white camera instead of like a 360 degree HD, top of the line, top notch, infrared fucking whatever the fuck they can do. X-ray.
It was either that or no camera on the moon, but they already had that one. So I was like, oh, let's do that.
Oh, so they decided this way back then.
I had three choices. You don't want to know the third choice.
So you were alive. So basically what you're trying to say is you're so old that you were alive before the moon landing.
Oh, yeah. I'm a clone, actually.
Oh, really?
That's why I'm ageless.
So for all the money we pay them, they put a fucking black and white camera in some stupid bullshit.
Looking down on the Martian surface, while a color camera gave us a view of the horizon.
Oh, hold on.
But it wasn't just the cameras on it.
Was the horizon flat? Let's see. Look at that. Even their so-called Martian horizon looks pretty flat, dude. I don't see any curve on Mars either. What do you think, Sage?
Hold on, wait.
Right here. Even though we know it's really Earth or it's fake.
Here I have a ruler.
You would think they would have thought
I got a
enough
ruler.
you would think they would have thought enough to fake a curve on
Let's
Mars
see.
at least, you know?
Oh, that's very straight across the ruler. Yep.
yeah, flat and level Mars.
I didn't just use my
But
eye. I
it
used
wasn't just the
tools.
cameras on Ingenuity. Percy the rover
look at
was
that
watching
mouth
the
switch
whole
inside.
thing. There are two
She has
Mars
a-
cams on Perseverance.
Oh, she's scary.
Oh, they got.
I think she's a clone. I think she's a robot. What is
Listen,
that?
listen. For all the money that we give them, they only put 2 cameras. 2? What if they fail? Wouldn't you put like 80? Like 80, I would 80 to 100 cameras all over the place, dude. Can't fucking dazzle that thing with cameras. You know what I'm saying? Every angle, every which way, every type of camera you could possibly fucking think of. This is bullshit. They sent this thing all the way to Mars with only 2 cameras with all the money that we give them every day.
Feet off the ground. These cameras recorded both a close-up and wide-angle view of the flight as Ingenuity spun up its rotor blades, lifted in.
That's a close-up, wide-angle view? Well, yeah, it's a wide-angle view, but close-up? That's as close-up as they could get? Really? Really? Honestly?
Into the air and then slowly landed back down. Ingenuity had to conserve battery power after its flight, so NASA was only able to downlink a couple of black and white images shot by the.
Wait up. We didn't give it a good enough battery that we could only downlink 2 fucking photos? Oh my god. I'm aggravated.
Well, I do have a video of the descent to Mars.
Dude, they sent the thing up there supposedly, but they obviously didn't. With a black and white fucking thing, 2 cameras, and this.
Chopper itself.
I'm very disappointed in
You're
our
despair bear, hey brother.
The Mastcam Z system recorded the flight in full color, giving us an awesome view.
That's not an awesome view. Are you satisfied with that, lady?
Ingenuity's flight was billed as a technology demonstration, part of the larger Perseverance rover mission, which touched
How many
down
rows
on
of
Mars
teeth
on
does she
February
have?
18th. The rover is there.
Oh, it touched down on Mars on February 18th. That's a fact. She's stating it. It really happened. It's history.
There to find signs of ancient life on the red planet, and
Ancient life. They haven't even. Have we even figured out ancient life
Stop.
theory yet? Yeah.
Stop.
Yeah.
Right there. I have that film right there. I could
What
show
is-
it, but
what is
that's
it?
what I was going to show you. That's what they're calling real right there. But
What
I have a
is it?
better view of it if you want to
Alright.
see.
Well, yeah. You want to go over to yours now? Go ahead.
Yeah,
Let's
here,
go.
I'll show you.
Hold on. I'll take mine off.
I mean, I've shown it before, but we'll show it again.
Go ahead.
Sharing screen. Sharing system audio file. Something like this. Click over here. Go like this. Boom. Look at that. I built a treehouse. Let's go look in the treehouse. Oh, look at that. Late Night Live. Ooh.
Wonderful.
Oh, January 18th. What happened over there? Oh, you must have got something. This. And then we'll go to. You guys can hear it?
Starting to straighten up and fly right.
Can you hear it?
Yeah, I can hear it.
Good? Okay. Cool. Okay, so
Maneuver.
there they
where
are.
the
Oh,
spacecraft will
wait.
jettison.
Yay! We are so safe. Yay! White under blue. Okay, here we go.
The entry balance map.
Oh, wait. They're so safe. I just can't. Just Joyful for the safety and the joy. Okay, so we got that blah 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 blah. They go blah 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 blah. Here it is, the view of a parachute dropping to Earth, and there's the sky of our sky. This is right. Now you saw that picture they just showed, but there's the close-up view. Look at that. That is real, folks. Look how real that is. Boom. Look, see, if this was real, it wouldn't have this perfect definition like this. This is a video. That's why it looks so perfect like that. If it was real, we can show you something up close in a minute. It doesn't look like that. Now look at that perfectly. This is what video games look like. See? And you can see this black line. Nice.
Yeah.
Nice. Now see the white line around the black line, and then the black line, common and making stuff. Boom, 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 boom. Now that's the video that shot you just saw. What do you think of that? Isn't that great? Whoop, whoop. That's real. This is true. I mean, NASA says it's real. I'm not saying it's real. NASA's telling you it's real. Like that?
Yeah.
Do you like how I did that, Ray?
I love it. I love it so much. Wonderful. Great. You're doing great. You're doing great. Great screen share. Great job. Give me a sec.
This is our 1,000 plus subscribers celebration. Yeah. Welcome to a special edition of Mud Fun Adventures.
is flat. What you gonna do about it? The earth is flat. What you gonna do about it? The earth is flat. Now what you gonna do about it? The earth is flat. Now tell me what you think you're gonna do about it. Tell me what you think you're gonna do about it. Tell me what you think you're gonna do about it. Tell me what you think you're gonna do about it. Earth is flat. What you gonna do about it? I thought you knew about it. Would you rather do without it? The earth's a center. The sun and moon moves around it like a clock. Can you hit a moving target with a rocket? I'm not hard to get along with. Just take a bong hit. Do you serve up any content? The stars are constant. You want a consolation for it? It makes me vomit. We never do get hit by comments. I know you want it. Just leave another useless comment. NASA lost it. The earth is flat. What you gonna do about it? Earth is flat. What you gonna do about it? The earth is flat, what you do about it? The earth is flat, what you gonna do about it? The earth is flat, what you gonna do about it? The earth is flat, what you gonna do about it? The earth is flat, now tell me what you think you're gonna do about it. Tell me what you think you're gonna do about it. Tell me what you think you're gonna do about it. Tell me what you think you're gonna do about it. You know it's flat, and there is a bunch of us. Though he's munching on a bunch of snuffleupagus. You think it's cute? Then why not cuddle up with us? We know it's flat, why you making such a fuss? My supper was the fucking best, that's just because the earth is flat. It hit me like an uppercut to the nuts. The earth is flat, and there's nothing you can do. The earth is flat, and there's nothing you can do. There's a Russian with the crew, don't forget to brush after your food. Asteroids, and asteroids too. The earth is flat, and there's nothing you can do. The earth is flat, there's nothing you can do about it. The earth is flat, there's nothing you can do about it. The earth is flat, there's nothing you can do about it. The earth is flat, there's nothing you can do about it. The earth is flat, there's nothing you can do about it. What you gonna do about it? The earth is flat, what you gonna do about it? The earth is flat. It's fucking flat. The earth is fucking flat. The earth is fucking flat. The earth is fucking flat.
So when I'm done, they just like keep spinning. It's called a spinner. That's what they call them. That's the street term for when your live stream won't stop. It's called a spinner. So what's going on, Singeman? You frozen? He looks frozen. What do you guys think? Press 1 if you think he's frozen. Press 2 if you think he can hear us. Has Singeman left the building? Singeman. Oh. Yeah, he's gone. He'll be back. All right, let's get back. Oh, here he is. Oh, here he comes. I see him. Oh, there he goes. Bonus spin. It's like a bonus spin every time you come in the fucking... It's like a bonus spin every time you come in, how long you're going to stay before it boots you out.
But with each bonus spin, you have to watch a commercial. Hold on. If you want a bonus spin, you got to pay for that. But we pay for giving you the...
What do you got right there? Free game. Hold on. Move out of the way.
Ads.
What does it say? Free game.
I got an ad. I'll be right
18?
back.
What is it? Stars 30? What do you win? What is going on with? What are you talking about? What are we doing here? What is this, a game? Are we giving away prizes? Oh, there will be prizes one day. Hopefully. I mean, I hope we all get something at the end of all of this. You know what I mean? Like, what are we all doing this for? I mean, all right. So anyway, we have. I mean, why are we all here? It's late. All right. Anyway, let me see. All right. So I'll get back to what I was doing then, Singe. I have no idea what you're doing. All right. Let's go back and look at robots. That was weird. Why would they put that up? You know what I mean? Oh, is that a robot? Wait up. Oh, look at this. I'm going to play this. I'm going to allow this.
1 second. I got a bonus spin commercial.
I'm gonna play this. It's late night live. It's
For when you
it's
do
adults.
choose to win
For
bonus
adults.
spin, you get. Oops. Better change this. You get.
You get that robot right there, Sage. Look, do you see what I have on the screen, dude? Are you paying attention?
Now you get coins and extra lives and extra power ups.
All right, we're gonna
Maybe
watch
extra
it.
power ups.
This is the new female bionic humanoid robot ever. Every morning when we wake up, we see new sets of headlines. Some of them say things like humanoid robots serving in restaurants or humanoid robots in hospitals, while others say things like a female humanoid robotic nurse was launched or female robot servant in the house. When we hear news like this, our jaws drop and we start to think,
If there was ever any type of robot, anything in my house, I would kill it. Did you ever see Terminator?
Oh, dude!
how far humans have
you didn't
come
see my commercial?
ever
Oh, it
being
cut off.
own female humanoid robot.
Well, you have a commercial?
Yes.
I'll
I just
play.
did it, but it cut off.
Oh,
Okay.
because I'm playing this. All right. Well, all right. All right. Let me take this off then. Give me a second.
Well, no, because I dropped the internet.
Did
dropped.
you stop? Are you screen sharing? Screen share. Go ahead.
Yeah.
I'll play.
No.
I'll get
It's,
back to it.
That's pretty bad up here on this mountain. The internet is barely connected. Okay. This hour is brought to you by Dawn. We like duckies. 50% less scrubbing with Dawn Ultra. Dawn takes grease out of your way. Okay, there. Now we can get the checks rolling in pretty soon. Checks should be it usually takes like 8 weeks, 6 to 8 weeks.
Yo, fine. We're not gonna get any money for that.
You never know.
Zero.
Like, hey, look at. I got some more commercials. Like, we can start advertising, and then eventually they'll go, "Oh, look, these guys are advertising for us."
Oh God, no, I don't
Dawn
know.
is.
I don't know. I don't know if Santiago's.
They
gonna
like
that.
duckies. See.
I don't know if Santiago's going to be okay with us advertising.
Yes,
Wow.
because actually there's code words in here. I'm sending a message right now. It's
Oh.
not really this.
What is
Duh.
it?
There's a message in there. You don't see the message? 50% less scrubbing. Come on.
I get it. I get it.
I don't. What is it? I'll have to do some ciphering. You're the cipher. You figure it out. But yeah, they put the code in here. Maybe it's down in here. I don't know. The code's in there somewhere though. Someone just got their job. That's what every time I do a commercial, I'm sending out a job for Nancy.
All right. So
That's how they do it. Newspapers,
so you
magazines.
want- so I'm going to get back to the robot.
Yeah, that way they can get the codes delivered right to the front door. No one even knows. You don't know that? It's a common way to pass codes.
All right. What happened to it? What happened? All right. Let's see what they're talking about. This female sex robot.
Well, say no more. Because of progress in artificial intelligence and robotics, more and more companies around the world are putting female humanoid robots on the market at reasonable prices so people can buy them and bring them into their homes. The most advanced female humanoid robots that can be bought for around $500. When it comes to bringing humanoid robots,
This is for rich men that really don't want to listen to the women nag anymore. And they're just like, you know what? I'm done with it.
from fiction into the real world, companies like Hanson Robotics, Engineered Arts, and Boston Dynamics are at the forefront of the conversation. A humanoid is more accurately described as a robot with human-like characteristics than as a robot with human-like characteristics. This kind of robot is built so that it can mimic the human body as closely as possible. Actuators are used because of this, even though their anatomy keeps them from doing the same things as muscles and joints. Humanoid
I can't even tell if this is real or not either.
robots use rotary actuators so that they can do the same things as people. Humanoid robots of today not only look like humans, but they also have a
It looks like the movie Face Off. Are you serious?
Primary core. Skills and traits that are similar to the nervous system and give them human-like
Singe Man, it looks like the Face Off machine in the other room.
abilities. In the year 2022, the cost-effectiveness of these female humanoid robots is questioned. However, thanks to the work of a small group of technologically innovative businesses in developing countries, low-cost and reasonably priced female humanoid robots are now on the market.
Oh, they're reasonably priced and they're made by these people. They're reasonably priced because they're built by these people.
And can be bought by anyone. This female humanoid robot that costs $500 is a great choice if you're looking for a low-cost humanoid robot. This robot is easy to get and doesn't cost much because of a number of things, such as cheap labor, cheaper raw materials, a developing economy, and the fact
really cheap labor
that it doesn't have as many features as more expensive versions of the same product. Serena 4. Last but not least, this humanoid robot that looks like a woman and costs $500 is called Serena 4. Researchers at Iran's University of Tehran made Serena 4, a humanoid robot that looks and acts like an adult.
I don't know. It doesn't look real to me either.
Serena 4 is a female humanoid robot from Iran that was unveiled in December 2019. It's part of a series.
They just happen to have people like that, look, just standing around with in all black with phones.
Of humanoid robots from Iran. In this series, Serena 4 is the fourth type of robot. This humanoid is 1.7 meters tall and weighs 68 kilograms. It's an adult-sized humanoid robot that can move its upper body and lower
If you ever see this thing in real life, kill it.
body separately. It can also talk to its human host. She can recognize objects and faces, move around on rough surfaces, follow objects and faces.
Can it take a 12-gauge slug?
Right, and also do some things just for fun. In addition to these skills, she also does some things that are meant to show off. The robot's arm and hand are made so that they can grab different things with different shapes and levels of stiffness. This lets the robot do things like drill, follow a moving object with its eyes, and write her own name on a whiteboard. When compared to the three models that came before it in the series, this female gender humanoid robot has more advanced features. It also performs better and is more reliable. Serena 4 is also faster and more agile now. The female robot's feet have special force sensors that let it walk on uneven surfaces by changing the angle and placement of each foot as it moves. Researchers said that
looks so stupid walking outside the door.
One of the main goals of the Serena 4 project was to improve the robot's ability to talk to its surroundings. One of the most important goals of the Serena 4 project was to spend as little money as possible on it without sacrificing the quality of the technology. In an article published by IEEE Spectrum, the main creator of the robot, Professor Yousefi Koma, was quoted as saying,
Oh yeah, Singeman, didn't you go to friggin' college with that guy, Yousefi Koma?
MIT, yeah.
Yeah, how was it? Were you friends with him in class? Or
Cheater.
He was a cheater. What did he do? You always copied off. You caught him, or who caught him? What happened? Tell me the story.
Oh, he gets it tattooed. He actually gets tattooed in an invisible ink, and then uses his glasses. It's crazy. Nuts. He goes to the very expensive ends.
No way. So he gets the answers to the test. Invisible tattoo to his body.
He runs out of area. I don't know what he does when he runs out of room. I don't want to know.
He has special sunglasses.
We feel that we have done so, and it is now available for sale around the world at a nominal price. In general, Serena 4 is more like humanoid robots like Ubtech's Walker, Honda's Asimo, AIST's HRP2, PAL Robotics' Talos, or Keist's Hubo. However, these robots have already shown a wider range of abilities than Serena 4. In a very competitive market, researchers at the University of Tehran did the unthinkable by making a robot that can compete with the most advanced ones. The fact that the price of the female humanoid robot didn't go up because of this was the cherry on top. If you don't mind, let's talk about a few other robots that look like people. Robotic Avatar. Toyota first introduced the THR-3, a humanoid robot, in 2017. It works like a real-world avatar in that it copies the actions of the person who controls it. Tomohisa Moridera, who was in charge of making the THR-3, said that humans find it easiest to control robots that look like people. People often say that a robot that looks like a person is useful because it can use the same tools and live in the same place as a person, Moridera said. But there's one more big reason. People find it easiest to control robots when they look like people. The THR-3's controls have been improved in time for the Olympic Games in Tokyo, and the robot...
Oh, just in time for Tokyo. Did they even do that? Did they even do an Olympic Games in Tokyo, or did that get called off?
But now walks more like a real person. In the not-too-distant future, these humanoids may be able to do surgery while being controlled by human surgeons in different parts of the world. Caretakers will also be able to do their jobs from afar, and people who need help will be able to live more independently.
Dude, that thing would scare the shit out of me if I was in a place like that and that thing came to try to help me. Dude, just send a regular fucking nurse. What's wrong with a nurse? I want to see, like, if I'm an old guy, all right, on my deathbed, and I'm laying there like, oh, and what do you want to see come in and take care of you? A nice young nurse, fresh out of college, or a fucking big robot, like monster looking fucking thing. But,
or how about
what are you gonna trust? Yeah.
Okay, right. But if you're gonna have a robot, I like the idea that they had in Wally World, not Wally.
What up, Scott?
Wally.
Yeah.
Remember the Eve? She was like an egg with a tip.
Yeah. And you glitched out again. All right. Well, let me know when you're back.
Robotic ambassador. Hanson Robotics, which is based in Hong Kong, made Sophia, a social humanoid with the face of any humanoid.
There you go. All right, finish your story. That's Sophia. All right,
do you remember the story Wally, the movie Wally?
Yeah.
The little robot.
I never seen it
on wheels.
I never seen it, but go ahead. Keep going. Elaborate.
Damn.
Your internet's bad tonight, dude.
Yeah. So, hey, do you remember Wally?
Wally, okay, yes.
The story?
Yeah.
Wally? There was the female was like a pod. It was like an egg with a tip that should float off the ground.
Okay. I never seen the movie, but I never
anyway, it was like not. It's like if you gotta have a robot, why don't you have like a pod shape? Why does it have to be human shape? Can't they be like a nice, non-offensive egg?
They're trying to make men, the rich men, buy these women robots.
I'm just saying logic. We don't live in a world of logic.
They don't want. It's part of the depopulation agenda too, because it's like if men are like living with these robots, they're not having sex. They're no longer having sex with women. You know what I mean? It's like there's going to be no babies being made, or less and all this bullshit. And I don't even think it's real. Honestly, I don't know. I haven't seen one in real life yet.
Wait, that is.
Have you? You're over in Cali. Have you ever seen one on the West Coast? A robot? No. I'm looking. If I find one, I'll let you guys know.
A sex robot?
No, any robot at all.
But you just give me an idea.
Yeah,
an evil idea. Start a sex whorehouse with robots.
Of robots? Well, they said
legal. That way you don't have to worry about the illegalities of it.
They said that you could buy. They said you could buy these robots for fairly cheap,
but they're so expensive, right? So just
they said it was cheap. They said you can get them on the cheap if you buy them in bulk. But you have to go through the factory. You have to go through the You have to go through the factory. Yeah, you got to go through the factory.
Cheap if you're a millionaire.
No, if you go through the agency through the factory.
Through the agency, that's different.
Suzanne has a connection.
The agency.
If you buy them in bulk, if you buy like 50 at a time, then they'll give you a good deal.
Bulk.
I don't know. Yeah,
that sounds sexy.
But you need like 50 of these robots, maybe 100, maybe 150. I forget what it was. It was a lot. Maybe it was 5,000. I'm not sure. I gotta ask Suzanne about that.
Probably the most recognizable. Sophia can move, talk, show some emotions, draw, and sing because humans taught her how to do these things. This humanoid robot, which is controlled by AI, was turned on for the first time on February 14th, 2016. Is still doing her job as a robotic ambassador and helps researchers learn more about robots and how they interact with people. Delivery robot. In January 2020, Ford was the first customer to use Digit, a humanoid robot.
Dude, that thing reminds me of like the Night of the Living Dead, when the thing wasn't there like a body that got off the ground with it was just legs and it ran away. Look, let's see if we can go back a few frames. That's what that thing looked like. Hold on, I want to go back. This one, look, Night of the Living fucking Dead, dude. It's just a pair of legs, dude. If I seen that thing run by me, dude, I'd hit it with a bat. Did you guys see what I did to the robot at the supermarket? Oh, I'll have to go back and play it, dude.
January 2020, it was said that Ford was the first customer to use Digit, a humanoid robot made by Agility Robotics.
It's not like the way you did in Serbia, is it?
This headless humanoid has flexible arms and legs that let it pick up and stack boxes up to 40 pounds in weight. It also has sensors that let it get around like stairs and different types of terrain, even though it usually walks.
What's up? What up?
I'm bad.
What's wrong? Yeah, I can hear you now.
Oh, it reminds me of what happened in Serbia. Are we gonna have another Serbia incident?
What happened in Serbia? It's snowing.
You were there. You tell me.
Dude, it's snowing a lot here. Anyway, go ahead. What's up?
You were there.
Oh, when I was in Serbia.
Yeah, another Serbia. Are we gonna have another Serbia incident?
I hope not. I mean, the Serbs were very dissatisfied once they learned that I was an American spy, but we can't really talk about it because it's classified. But I mean, I guess we can now. I mean, because it's been a while. I mean, but yeah, the Serbs were very, very dissatisfied with my spying activity for the U.S. And after that, none of the Serbians around my neighborhood will even talk to me anymore. You know, I used to have a lot of Serbian friends. You know, I used to hang out. Yeah.
The robot.
I'm just saying, I used to have a lot of Serbian friends. I used to hang out all the Serbian joints, all the Serbian restaurants and shit. And then like now, like I go there and I just get like the cold stare and the cold shoulder and like the silent treatment. Like they don't understand what I'm saying anymore.
Right. Well, it wasn't a robot exactly, but it was mechanical. So
Yeah. Well, shout out to Serbia. Anyway, let's go.
Straight, it can balance on one foot and fold up into a very small package for storage. Ford hopes that one day Digit will be able to make deliveries to customers while riding in a car that doesn't need a driver.
Whoa! Digit is going to make delivery to customers with a car that doesn't need a driver? Dude, so picture that. A car's going to pull up to your fucking house. This thing with just legs is going to pop up and try to give you your food? And you're going to trust it? Well, see you later, DoorDash people. There goes your job.
Yeah, and it's going to be like hot and on time, and they'll be very polite.
The robot's going to keep it warm.
They won't have a nose ring. Did you see me look at you? Did you see me stare at the camera?
I don't like. We're going from people with masks delivering your food to robots now. Like, I mean, I don't know. Like, I'll take a mask.
Yeah,
I'll take a masker
over
a robot person. I mean, what would you rather? A person with a mask, a human being with a mask deliver your food, or one of these robots in a self-driving car?
But dude, is the mask over the nose ring or under the nose ring?
What if the mask was all tangled up and caught up in the nose ring?
Gross. It's like,
I mean, why? I mean, I don't know. If you have a nose ring,
I'm like staring at the nose ring, going, "Yes,
Yes, I'll have this and I'll have that, and here's my money, and the whole time I'm staring at the nosebleed.
This would make deliveries to customers completely automatic.
Yeah, completely automatic, but they have it on a pipe.
Digital humanoids. For example, Samsung's Advanced Technology and Research, or
That looks fake.
STAR Labs, made the Neon system. These things are controlled by
Fake.
AI and have their
AI.
own personalities and outward appearances. They are programmed to show a wide range of emotions, learn from each other, and talk in a natural way. Each Neon is the result of a computer simulation and can be changed to do many different
Where's
things.
mass accountability?
Or yoga teacher.
Yoga.
Robotic bartender. Kime is a robot that can serve both drinks.
Where's mass?
Whoa, wait a minute. They're gonna have robotic bartenders. The fuck? There's your job right there.
So
They're gonna have this fucking thing instead.
So will it listen to my problems and ease my worried mind?
I know. I like talking to the bartender.
No. They're too grumpy. Robots will be so amiable and gregarious.
Are you gonna have to tip the robot? I mean, it might save you some money. They'll probably just add it onto the drink. They'd be like,
Credits.
Oh, it's a
You add
robotic drink.
credits, yes, but you're not going to have cash, so it'll be numbers, yeah. As long as you have a high credit score, it'll be fine.
Jesus Christ! Stop these people. I'm serious. Look at this. I mean, I want a regular
But then you see
bartender.
me out in the field,
I don't
standing
care
on
what-
a stump,
I don't care if
balancing
it's a girl
with
or a
staff
guy.
like this.
Go ahead. I'd rather have
The
a girl
world-
bartender, but
The
it doesn't
world will
matter.
go around me.
Yeah.
People will be like, "Who's that guy out in the field?" He'd be like, "I don't know. He stopped. He didn't go with the world. The world moving around him. He's over there. He stopped, and the world kept going."
Oh man. This is ridiculous. Let's see what it does.
And food.
And food. Uh-oh. Did you see how they just
Ray.
added that in real quick? Yeah, go ahead.
1 hour and 30 seconds estimated time of arrival for the eligible one that you have been expecting. The eligible one.
Okay.
Code word, eligible one. Okay, go.
All right. I don't know what he meant by that.
It was made by a company called Mako Robotics,
Nancy.
which is based in Spain. This humanoid with a kiosk has been tested in gas stations in Europe and in a Spanish brewery.
Oh, wait up. So now they're saying this has already been tested. I don't know if this is fake. Like, if people have seen it in a Spanish brewery and all these friggin' places, then maybe I don't know. Maybe people have seen it.
Its head, torso, and arms are made
I haven't seen it.
to look like a person's. The humanoid has anywhere from
I can picture it though. I mean, this doesn't look too complicated.
14 to 20 degrees of freedom, smart sensors, and uses machine learning to get better at what it does. It can pour and serve up to 300
I don't trust the way these people are standing around with their phones like that. Like, I've been in places like that with people don't do it like that.
glasses of beer per hour. This is just one of its skills. Robotic actor. Engineered Arts is a company in the United Kingdom where artists...
There you got the actors, all you actors out there, you're being replaced too.
Computer engineers, mechanical engineers, and animators work together to make entertainment humanoids. Will Jackson, who makes movies, started the company in 2004. Engineered Arts tried to make a humanoid for the first time with the well-known Robothespian.
They're really trying to build these fucking robots.
It's a robotic actor with a library of gestures, greetings, impressions, songs, and movements that are staged using a hidden system of tracks and dollies. When several of these are put together, they make what's called a robotic theater.
They're trying to give the robots emotions, is what they're trying to do. They're trying to make it look like it has emotions.
This is an integrated system that includes
Mojo.
robots, animation software, lighting, sound, movement tracks, touchscreen control, and the ability to control external devices. Thank you so much for watching.
You're welcome. Thank you. All right. What else do we got going on here? Why is NASA sending Snoopy to space? Why not?
I have an addition, actually.
You have something you want to show?
No, I had an addition to Ray's guide to computer language.
All right, go ahead.
Disc. What goes out on your back after you push your shopping cart 2 miles?
I know, right? Don't even. I'm freaked. Don't even.
Ray's guide to computer language. Disc.
Don't even mention that. I know. That's how I felt earlier. All right.
Artemis is NASA's.
It's only funny when you laugh, though.
Moon, and
it only hurts when you laugh.
Be the zero.
It's only funny when you hurt.
A zero-G or zero gravity indicator demonstrates the moment that the crew in the spacecraft reach weightlessness.
Snoopy is about to take his first trip around the moon.
The relationship with NASA
and they can't even send humans ain't even been, and they're gonna send Snoopy there. Like, why don't we go to the moon? Why are we fucking paying them to fucking? Oh my god.
Snoopy goes back about 50 years since the Apollo days.
He was the face of the safety campaign.
You know why?
The icon.
Because they're using them to indoctrinate the children. That's why.
Forever love.
For NASA's culture.
Yeah, what's up?
Of safety and mission
Mojo.
success. NASA and Peanuts have a space agreement.
And we collaborate together on
Yeah, I've seen one of these books actually.
STEM content. And we really were excited when it was decided that Snoopy would be the zero gravity indicator on Artemis 1. We wanted to go all out, so we created a custom Snoopy.
And the spacesuit is actually made out of material worn by the NASA astronauts.
Astronaut.
Everything was done with extreme.
Robot.
They cut patterns for his suit.
Keyword not.
Even how his collar worked and how the NASA meatball logo
These people are looking like robots to me now.
What if they're all robots at this? They're being replaced.
We're very excited. I'm personally very excited.
I can't contain the excitement I am feeling about this day. Snoopy is going farther in space than he's ever been before.
He is, or did he go, or can we prove this?
This is a day that we've all been waiting for.
But because you held him up next to a fucking thing and down on Earth, that proves that he went to space? Like, when is he going?
I mean, why not Snuffleupagus? Why Snoopy, not Snuffleupagus? I'm kind of
this is the one
angry about that. I mean,
I know.
This Snuffleupagus. Bam.
I know.
New Apollo humanoid AI robot, slated to be the first commercially available.
So this is the one I was showing last night that kind of got my mind going about these robots. Like, why are they connecting so much robots with outer space all of a sudden? You know what I mean? It's like, what? All right, like I understand, like they say, like the planets are so far away that like we need robots because it would take a human would die before we would get there. It's just fucking ridiculous. It's like, I can see it.
Yeah, right. So what's it matter?
I can see the moon.
But beyond our...
So you're going to have somebody 300 years down the road making sure that this robot's doing the right thing? Like, I don't know, dude. And who's going to be alive to even see it? To even prove that they even are telling the truth? None of us.
Humanoid robotics device in the world. Apptronik is a US-based firm that develops multifunctional mobile robotic systems and has recently signed a deal with NASA to accelerate the commercialization process of its Apollo.
It doesn't. Joe K, perfect. Imagine this. Put his comment on the screen. Imagine this doesn't even bother most people.
Imagine.
Poopy, whatever people. Yeah. So it's like people don't even care, but like they're being robbed every day. Like, I don't know if there's a way to put an end to this, like them getting our money, but like think about how many
we can let them all turn themselves into robots, then we'll be left, and then that might fix everything.
Think about all the homeless people that are out there struggling.
Just let them do it.
Think about,
you know what I mean? Let them.
Yeah, there's so many people that are
give
hungry.
them enough rope so they can.
so much bullshit that we other shit that we could be using the money for that would be way more worth it than just giving these assholes all this money to fuck.
I think
around
that's
with
God's.
robots. It's like a kid with like a Kinect set. You know what I mean? It's like dude,
Isn't
like,
that God's way? Give you enough rope, let you.
And they're trying to play. they're trying to play God by creating these things that are
Just give them enough rope.
alive.
They take care of it themselves.
You know, they're using AI and they're trying to using algorithms and make them like have emotions and send them to outer space and just make the little kids just love them and serve you at the hospital and fucking pour your drinks at the bar. What's like seriously? What is it gonna fucking wipe your ass for you? So they're gonna have one that wipes your ass for you too. I bet one day.
Humanoid AI robot, which is slated to reach the consumer market before the Tesla Optimus humanoid robot next year.
Actually, that's the upgrade on the next iPhone.
Specific jobs, Apollo is a general-purpose humanoid AI robot that is capable of carrying out many tasks in highly dynamic environments. The robot has state-of-the-art actuation packed into a small form factor and can be put on any mobility platform,
Dude,
such as the company's Draco.
If a pair of legs comes running at me, 12 gauge shotgun slug deer hunter tip.
It's designed to benefit people working in all industries, from logistics and retail to hospitality and aerospace and more. The Apollo humanoid robot prototype is already complete and is expected to become commercially available in 2023. The first time NASA partnered with Apptronik was in 2013 for the DARPA Robotics Challenge, where the founders were picked to develop NASA's Valkyrie robot. The Valkyrie robot has 44 degrees of freedom, and its joints have a series of elastic actuators. Apptronik is also the creator of a liquid cool.
All right, I just want to cut over while I'm thinking of it before I forget. I want to cut over to something. Let's see if I can find it. Stop my screen share for a sec. Take the comment off the screen. Singe Man froze again? Is he? Wow. Oh no, he's not. You're not frozen. You're not frozen. I thought you were frozen. You look frozen. Anyway, so let me see if I. All right, let me see. There's a stupid stream I did on my channel because I was just bored one day. But let me see if I can get to the part. So no, being alive. Here it is. Where's the power? I got the robot. Where's the robot? There it is. Yep, here we go. So, I guess I lied earlier when I said I haven't seen a robot in real life. Because this is the first place I've seen a robot in real life. And this is what they got going on. Okay? This is at Stop and Shop at the supermarket. Like the regular supermarket where everybody goes. Okay, this is me. This is just a stupid Valentine's Day thing I was doing. There was a bunch of people there, and it was madness on Valentine's Day, and I was just streaming. But look, this is the robot. It's named like Roger or something. And it goes around, and it just like, it fucking scans the shit out of you, dude. It has all these little things and cameras on it, and all this fucking laser and all this. Yeah, like it's coming around. Roger.
Like Luis Roger.
What? Have you seen one? Have you ever seen? It goes over to this charging port and plugs itself in?
Wow.
Have you ever seen one of these at the grocery store? Yet?
No.
All right, now watch. Now watch.
But when I do, what should I do? I'll just have to film it, I guess, because you're not allowed to vandalize it, right?
No, but watch what happens. It bumps right into. Every time I go, it bumps right into me. Watch.
Look at this thing.
Wait,
what,
that's at your store? Oh my goodness!
Watch it bump into me.
It's in my way. Oh, You see that?
Sorry.
No.
I'm
I
sorry.
have a glitchy.
It bumped right into me. I was trying to go by and it just bumped right into me.
It was in our way.
I didn't see it.
All right, we'll go back.
My screen's horrible. I'll have to watch it later.
All right, ready? Ready? You ready?
Yeah.
Watch again. I'm just walking by.
Everybody wants to see it again anyway.
I'm just walking by normally like a regular customer, and the thing just goes rogue. And
Do you see his eyes? His eyes look evil. It has evil eyes on it.
Look, ready? Watch. It looks at me like it's gonna kill me. It looks at me like it's gonna kill me.
Look how many cameras it's got.
And then look.
Look at the bottom eyes.
All right, watch out.
What?
It's in my way.
They're evil.
Oh,
whoa!
Sorry.
The thing
I'm
turned.
sorry, the thing was in my.
The thing, dude. After it bumped into me, it turned red and shut off for a second.
It was in our way.
It knows
So,
that you can
yeah.
see. It knows that you're not a drone like everyone else. It knows.
Yeah, so that's that.
It doesn't know how to react to you. Or it's not going to hit anybody
How
else. 'cause
dare
it knows how
you.
to react to them.
Oh my god.
It doesn't see you like it does see them. Because you're a special angel. Chosen.
Another place I
We're,
seen.
we're the chosen.
Was that? Yeah.
Hey,
keep going.
warriors, we're chosen. Did you know that?
Another place I seen a robot was at the Museum of Science, but it was only in like a case, dude. I don't really know.
File.
It wasn't
Save.
really alive. It wasn't moving or anything.
Yeah.
So I don't know. But, so, I don't know. Anything else? Anything else look good here? What are we doing? What are we doing? All right. We had that video last night of that one that they were like making it walk up the thing it's by themselves. I wish we still had that. It's not going to show up, I guess. Well, let me see. Oh yeah, I remember what it was. So, let's see if we got the video here. Yeah. All right. So the Mars rovers, right? Whew. Sorry, guys. There's a few different places where they train the Mars rovers. But not only are they training the Mars rovers, they're faking Mars. So this is where Mars is. Well, one of the places. Death Valley. Death Valley. Look at this. This is supposedly a video of them, training the Mars rovers for the Martian. Death Valley is one of the closest things to the Martian, whatever. You know what I'm saying? But what I'm trying to say is this is them actually filming them. All right, it's multifaceted. It's a video so they could show the regular people they have these things and that they're real and that they're training them. But they're also going to red the video out and make it look like it's Mars. That's why people see these anomalies in these Mars videos. Like you see these channels that have like people watching and they're like, look at this thing they found on Mars. It has a mouse in the video or something stupid, like the shape of a mouse in the rock or whatever. Well, that's because maybe it was a mouse because they filmed it on Earth. Or took the picture on Earth. Let's see. This is from the Mars Science Laboratory.
California. Usually when one
Death Valley, let's look at this. Death Valley, California, aka Mars. Look, they even put like half of it looked like Mars and half of it looked like Death Valley. Because they're blurring it together. It is Mars. Death Valley is Mars, okay? That's where they're filming Mars.
one thinks of this high desert wasteland, visions of scorching 120
This is official. This is from space.com, dude.
degree heat and arid wind-blown plains come to mind.
I got to keep stopping it. But look, It looks like Mars. It looks like something out of Star Wars.
But for the scientists working on NASA's Mars
There you go. There's the fake rover.
Science Laboratory.
Look, they're filming it, and look, there's a camera there. They have more cameras. They have better cameras here to film the fucking thing than they have on the fucking thing to film what we need to explore, supposedly. They got these fucking tripods and everything, all this expensive equipment to film this thing and this high quality video, but they put a black and white camera on the other fucking thing that we sent to fucking wherever. Like, whatever, dude.
It is an oasis of opportunity.
So what we're doing today is bringing out a trial rover that simulates Curiosity.
Maybe this guy, look, I don't know by his face. Maybe he really believes what he's doing. You know, they might have tricked him. He believes he's just training the rover, you know, just go along with the story, you know. He's easygoing. He doesn't give people many problems. He's one of those guys. You know, he's a yes man. He's getting paid good money. He doesn't ask many questions. He just goes to work and he does what they ask, you know? Whatever.
Which will land on the surface of Mars
It will land when? Hold on.
on August 7th.
August 7th.
So we bring the rover out, and we're interested to possibly drive on sand dunes on Mars, but we'd like to know where our risk comes in. So we take different combinations of the slope, and we can see what the grain size of the sand is, and then we drive the rover up and down and across them for all different possibilities for slope, and then we try to find out what the maximum slope angle is above which we will get stuck in the sand. We call it the scarecrow because it has a big heart, but it has no brains. So we supply it its computer power, and that's why you see the tent over there set up with all kinds of gear in it, and then we send the signals to it with radio waves.
Slipping in sand and getting stuck there are major threats of any Mars rover mission, but experience gained from the rover's Spirit and Opportunity has provided valuable insights.
We have years of data from Spirit and Opportunity operating on Mars, and we are attempting to mine that data and use it for models to predict how Curiosity is going to perform.
What happens is we set up an array of optical devices that are calibrated in advance, and then from this we can capture all of the motion of the rover and know very precisely how the rover actually behaves as it interacts with the topography. And this is much the same way that Hollywood utilizes to try to do animations with real human-like motions involved.
And so the rover was commanded to drive a meter, but measured from image to image that we only progressed 50 centimeters, then we know we had 50% slip. So we can produce slip versus slope curves and therefore predict, hey, if we're on a 12-degree sandy slope, we're going to have 60 to 80% slip.
To more accurately compare the data from today's tests with the Mars exploration rovers, JPL decided to bring them along. Sort of.
So far, what we're learning is really good. This rover, Curiosity's surrogate, basically performs better than Spirit and Opportunity surrogate does. So we've got both of them out here. One
All right,
that's
Alan.
a mass equivalent for Curiosity, and one that's a mass equivalent.
All right, so there they go, faking it in Death Valley. I'm not going to play the whole video.
Recordings just got better.
No, they didn't.
Hey, it's Dana from StreamYard.
They really didn't. All right, let's see. Death Valley, Earth, Gill Crater. Here we go. Now it's really starting to look like Mars. All right, so this is on Earth. Let's see if this is even... Oh, this is Google Earth. Hold on. Let's see. Look, so
In
this
this
is
video,
JPL.
we're going to take a look at fans in Death.
This is JPL. So this is them showing you that they're filming the Mars rovers on Earth in Death Valley.
Valley and explore how they form, and then travel back to Gale Crater and explore the relationship between the fan and the landing site as well. So we'll begin with a flight into Death Valley. We've outlined it in white, the boundaries of 6 alluvial fans that we fly into and see outlined. 4
6 is a 33. 3 plus 3 is 6.
facing us and 2 at our feet. The ones facing us are steeper and come out of a steep canyon. Note the fan shape. The lateral boundary spread like a fan that we use to cool ourselves. Now we fly into the headwaters of one canyon, and see how a channel spills out of that canyon. And the sediment and water that comes rushing out travels.
And this is all CGI.
To the left and travels to the right, depositing as it does so.
Is anyone actually really going to go do this? I don't know.
Shifting. Sediment depositing, the river moving over, depositing, the river moving over. Now we're crossing to the other fan that was at our feet. And now we're going to settle down and look back at the two fans, the steep one toward us, the gentle one at our feet. This is Gale Crater, and we're flying in toward the Curiosity landing site. On the image, you'll see red lines delineating the boundary of an alluvial fan, and the blue delineates fossil channels. In the foreground now, you see
bullshit. Bullshit. All right. It's complete bullshit. Well, what time is it? It's 2 a.m. here. Who are we at? Let's give a shout out. Joe K. Alan Austin. Ryan. Pearsburg. Oh, I got a call. Hold on. I'll be right back.
Should come in like doom doom, doom doom. Yeah, there it is. I like that though. I like when the bass line comes in. That's that real hip hop shit like this. It goes like this. Yo, my little son's my dude. He's only 3 years old. His mother look at me and wonder, will he be as bold? Will his heart be warmer? Will he be as cold as his father? Life's much harder with a bleeding soul. A fifth of whiskey and a gun inside his vehicle. Running like a breeding bull till he give the weed a pull. Creed's creed till the money just feed him bullets. Superman spitting back with the speeding bullets. High as a helicopter, fly with the smell of vodka. You hear them hammers banging and you can tell it's proper. Dog is an alcoholic, he got his guts leaking. He ain't afraid of nothing now, that's just his nuts speaking. That ain't a gangster party, homie, that's a plush weekend. You ain't lived a fast life, you just got a slut tweaking. So live it that trite, forever with the devil. I'm drinking Jamie bottles with the pedal to the metal, come on.
The speed is all we know, don't know how to live slow. We can't outrun the past, no matter how fast we go. The future's behind me, no way that you can find me. The speed is all we know, don't know how to live slow.
I'm live wire, ready to rock. Ox in the pocket, private stock bottles. Me and Eddie would talk about the ways to get the paper, stayed evading the cops. Main thing we had in common was we hated our pops. One chose the fast life, one wanted to live the rap life. Reading Native Son, inspired by Richard Wright. The other loved the night, sun shining was his kryptonite. Driven by the cash hype to fill up your crack pipe. That's life when schizophrenic minds collide. Two sides to every story, only mine's alive. Ironic after a tidal wave of vital signs. The bad guys speaking when the tide subsides. There's no prize in winning a race against fate. When I meet the maker, I wanna spit in his face. They say the good die young, I'll be an old disgrace. I see my brother in a urn and I should be in his place. I'm fucked.
The speed is all we know, don't know how to live slow. We can't outrun the past, no matter how fast we go. The future's behind me, no way that you can find me. The speed is all we know, don't know how to live slow.
I never lived slowly, used to live lonely. Started chasing that cutty money to buy a rollie. Never got a rollie, but I got my homies and 2 beautiful kids. I better drive slowly, cause life ain't fair. Speed up too fast, you could die right there. You could get the electric chair and get fried right there. Get shot up in your dreams and have nightmares. Best prepared, never know when your test is near. Cause them texts will glare when them checks don't clear. Try to keep my mind clear, but why am I here? So many questions, I gave God a questionnaire. But if the question is, when will I stop doing drugs, getting drunk? How many pills will I pop? How many drugs will I sell? How many chickens I'll pop? Well, I thought I told you that we won't stop.
The speed is all we know, don't know how to live slow. We can't outrun the past, no matter how fast we go. The future's behind me, no way that you can find me. The speed is all we know, don't know how
So there's a robot hotel in Boston. Look at this. It's like a whole hotel run by robots. Wait. What is going on? That's creepy as fuck. What else we got here? Look at this. What is she doing? What is this lady doing? The fuck? Put some clothes on and get back in your room. Alright. What else we got here? Shit. Boston Dynamics. This is them. They got robots like out the yin yang going on over there. Supposedly, we'll have to go check them out one day too. Got the robot hotel. Look at this one. This one jumped. This one's like, yeah. So there you go. Shit. It's a lot. It is a lot. Let's see what else I got for videos. Boston Dynamics Atlas robot shows off new skills. Whoa. Boston, here we go.
Boston Dynamics' new robots will make soldiers obsolete. Here's why. Military robotics technology is not far behind as our world becomes
they said
more
that video
advanced.
was fake.
If you have seen Corridor Digital's parody video...
Yeah. They showed, yeah. They're really doing it. It wasn't fake. They're really doing it. They're making the robot's arm.
You may know what the future will look like. Don't worry, the realism of that video is a testament to the advancements in visual effects at the Los Angeles production studio, and not necessarily robotics. But to be honest, we are not far behind. And in this video, we will explore a company and its line of robots that are leading the charge to make soldiers obsolete. Boston Dynamics? If you haven't heard the name before, you may be surprised to know that a company is leading the charge in this area. They are called Boston Dynamics.
These people are really building robots, though, in Boston.
Atlas is the culmination of over a decade of hydraulic humanoid robotics work at Boston Dynamics.
A leading robotics research and development company in America, they have been exploring how the military can...
I don't know how real this company is, Boston Dynamics, but I know for a fact that they have demonstrated in real life places, real robots that they've built.
Benefit from robotics and all the ancillary technological innovation related to that for a long time. A leading robotics research and development company in America, they have been exploring how the military can benefit from robotics and all the ancillary technological innovation related to that for a long time. So today, let's take a closer look at this company and its line of robots that will eventually make soldiers obsolete. Boston Dynamics has, over the years, gained popularity by sharing amazing demonstrations of their robots on social media. Even if you're not familiar with the company per se, you'd have definitely seen the video of a dog-like robot being kicked around and carrying heavy loads. The company, located in Waltham, Massachusetts, was initially founded as an offshoot of a research lab that developed robots at the Massachusetts Institute of Technology, or MIT, in 1992. In 2013, the company was sold to Google X, an Alphabet Incorporated subsidiary. 4 years later, in 2017, the SoftBank Group, based in Japan, bought it. When Boston Dynamics first came into existence, the goal was to improve movement and rough terrain capabilities in robots. 30 years on, their goal now is to imagine and create exceptional robots that can be used for various military and civilian applications.
I remember when they first started mentioning it. Well, not really, but I must have been young, but I mean, I don't know.
Applications. Regarded as leaders and pioneers in robotics, with their robots already capable of performing unimaginable feats, Boston Dynamics is surely coming close to achieving its goal. So with the introduction of this mind-blowing company out of the way, let's look at the amazing line of their robots and why we think they will someday make soldiers obsolete. Boston Dynamics robots. Over the years, Boston Dynamics have created and tested many bipedal and quadrupedal robots. Some of their most iconic robots are the Legged Squad Support System, or LS3, a militarized version of Big Dog, their first successful quadrupedal robot. This ruggedized robot is designed to operate in hot, cold, wet, and dirty environments. It can maintain its balance with heavy loads on its back under extreme battle conditions, allowing it to be actively tested by the US Army as a squad support element.
Jesus.
The next on the list of iconic robots is the Spot Mini, a compact and agile four-legged robot that can scurry around your office, home, or outdoors. The Spot Mini takes the experiences learned by Boston Dynamics while developing Big Dog and LS3 and incorporates them into a quiet, all-electric four-legged robotic dog with astonishing rough terrain mobility and super dog strength. This has already allowed it to be used as a sensing and exploration robot for various civilian and industrial purposes.
This is crazy.
Then there is Handle, a robot concept that was designed for material handling and efficient warehousing. The recent iconic robots is the Spot Mini, a compact and agile four-legged robot that can scurry around your office, home, or outdoors. The Spot Mini takes the experiences learned by Boston Dynamics while developing Big Dog and LS3 and incorporates them into a quiet, all-electric four-legged robotic dog with astonishing rough terrain mobility and super dog strength. This has already allowed it to be used as a sensing and exploration robot for various civilian and industrial purposes.
Creepy.
Then there is Handle, a robot concept that was designed for material handling and efficient warehousing. The research led to the creation of Stretch, a fully automated industrial robot that is currently used for efficient warehouse operations.
Hey, Sherry. We've been just looking at robots all night.
Finally, there is Atlas, a 6-foot bipedal humanoid robot designed for a variety of applications and tasks. I'll talk about
Atlas is like the Greek god of thunder, I think. But anyway, something like that. Don't quote me on that one. It's the Greek god of something. And we're going to show this robot again in a minute, so
about Atlas
remember this one
in greater detail later in this video, as this robot is more likely to be the testbed for a future robot.
When you see this robot coming, get your 12 gauge with your dare tips.
Soldier. In the last 30-odd years, Boston Dynamics has added many other robots to its illustrious lineup. However, it's impossible to go through...
That looked kind of real. That one with the snow. Let's go back and play it in slow motion. Some of these videos look fake to me. Let's see. Let's slow it down. Let's see. Playback speed. No, slow. Let's see. Shut the sound off. This is slow motion, but let's see if it's real. I mean, I don't know. Are they remote controlling it? Is it doing this on its own? It looks like a fucking dinosaur, dude. Look at it, like a fucking dinosaur with, like a velociraptor. Look at that. Come on. This one looks like it moving like an elephant. Something like an, yeah. This one looks like an elephant. Look, it has a nose like an elephant, dude. That one looks like a fucking elephant. Look. It has a long ass nose like an elephant. But I don't know, its legs are moving funny like some other type of animal. This is the end of days. And look at this thing. It's like a fucking buffalo. They're just trying to copy the animals that God made and like redo them and think they could do better. Oh my God. Yeah, I'll speed it up again. I don't want to watch it, the whole thing in slow-mo. Oh, normal. All right. Actually, we'll go a little faster. All right.
Military World, the company has also diverted its attention to ethical programming. In the world of robotics programming, Boston Dynamics is the champion of this type of programming and has heavily invested its resources into its research. If you just learned about ethical programming, don't worry, you're not alone. Ethical programming is a set of principles that encourage programmers to be honest and aware of.
That lady had a mask on in a warehouse by herself. There was nobody else around her. Maybe the camera guy. I don't know.
Their responsibility to protect human rights when writing computer programs. When it comes to military robots, ethical programming is what will influence robot decision-making, making it especially important because these machines will eventually be making life or death decisions. Now that we've discussed all the various robotics research championed by Boston Dynamics, let's turn our attention to the robots.
Really? They're going to let these machines make life or death decisions? They're really going to give these machines the power to make life or death decisions?
That will most likely make soldiers obsolete. Atlas Robot. Remember when I said I'd tell you more about the Atlas Robot? Well, here goes. The Atlas Robot is Boston Dynamics' best product to date. It's also the most complex and technologically advanced robot in its lineup. When talking about military robots that can do some actual soldiering, Atlas is perhaps the only candidate in the world suited for it. First unveiled in 2013 when it was starting to learn how to walk, the Atlas Robot team has since made great strides. The robot learned to walk just like we all did by
It learned how to walk. It learned on its own how to walk by falling. Supposedly. That's the story.
Falling a few times before it got it right, and the team has shared their achievements and milestones with us on their social media throughout. Now, the Atlas can walk, run at a speed of 2.5 meters per second, jump, do a backflip, balance on one leg, and even shake its tail feathers.
It learned how to do all this on its own. It couldn't walk. It went from falling on its face to doing backflips.
I think that the last bit is the only thing a human can beat it at right now, but Atlas already has the upper hand because it will keep developing, and maybe one day it will be the best dancer in the whole world. Before that happens, the Boston Dynamics team plan to have the Atlas Robot drive, climb ladders, put out fires, shut off valves, open doors, and operate powered equipment in environments where humans cannot survive. Because the Atlas was developed to aid emergency services in search and rescue operations, it has the greatest potential.
In like less than a few days, it's doing cartwheels.
Potential for soldiering in the future, which is probably one reason why US government research agencies like DARPA are also said to be heavily invested in this project. Along with its impressive motor movements, the scientists behind the project have also been working on developing a paradigm-shifting neural net AI that powers Atlas.
Required for control, perception, and estimation happens on board its 3 computers.
This AI has allowed Atlas to become a self-learning robot, as mentioned earlier with the example of walking. Just like a human baby, Atlas's AI trained itself to walk, run, jump, avoid obstacles, and even help to make decisions based on its environment. With every failure and use case presented to it, the AI learns and tries to extract the most out of its mechanical body. So this robot represents a true synergy between mechanical parts and an AI-powered programmed brain. That's why Atlas can potentially make soldiers totally obsolete in the future. Currently, Boston Dynamics have military contracts under an early adopter package for a few robots in their lineup of robots. More excitingly, some of their robots have already been field tested with satisfying results. Looks like robots may just join the military sooner than we expected. So let's take a look at the type of robots that are used and can be used by the militaries around the world. Type of robots for military. There are 3 types of robots that militaries can choose from. These are automatic robots, automated robots, and autonomous robots. The first type, automatic robots, are robots that respond to external inputs in a mechanical way. These robots have no ability to discriminate the inputs, so they will carry out a command as it was given indiscriminately. They also have no ability to function without those inputs. Usually a human being is operating it. This means that these robots need human controllers. They may go out on the battlefield and reduce human soldiers there, but they will need a human being's input in the control room to function. Automatic robots are already highly used by armies around the world. Think of mine-clearing robots or EOD robots that neutralize IEDs and bomb threats. Moving right along, we go to the second type, the automated robots. These are robots that carry out commands in a chronological and pre-programmed manner. Most automated robots are predictable because they are limited by algorithms determining how they operate and behave. This means that automated robots can be programmed to identify enemy forces in a specific manner, or even have their path to the enemy camps programmed into their navigation systems. Automatic robots exist in today's armies as well, such as pre-programmed reconnaissance drones that fly without human inputs, or fire control robots that are programmed to spot enemy.
So this shows that they're at least thinking about using them for military, which is crazy because they probably are already using them, but like, dude, you know, it's like these robots are going to be making like life or death decisions of killing people. Like, they probably got them working in the hospitals and stuff too, you know. So I don't know, it's pretty crazy. Let's see what's going on here. Someone just pop in. Yeah, Friday Saints here. Hey, what's up, man?
Hey, what up, bro?
How you doing?
Good, good. I didn't realize I needed to give somebody a ride after work. And
hey,
I'm in the car right now. I don't know if you could tell or not.
Yeah, no, it's all right, man. I was just checking to see what was going on. If you were gonna come on, because I don't know. I was just showing.
Hey, guess what? Guess what?
I mean, I pretty much killed it either way. I mean,
you always do.
Yeah.
Hey, guess what, bro? Guess what?
Yeah, what's up?
I get off probation in 1 week.
You do? Good for you.
Yeah.
See, that's what I told you. They always make you think it's like. Didn't I say that? Was it you? I was telling you that. I might have been talking to someone else. Either way, they always make you feel like it's going to take forever, and then next thing you know, it's like you're done. You're like, wow. They always do that to you because you know why? They don't want you to get antsy at the end. They don't want you to be like, oh, I'm getting off in 3 weeks for sure, you know. And then you just you fuck up. You go out and you like you get all excited about it, and then you like what do they call it? You like not everybody. I'm not saying you do it, but a lot of people in general like destroy themselves. You know, like what do you call it? Like afraid of success. Like you know, like you're doing too good that you feel like something bad's gotta happen.
Yeah.
You know, that type of deal.
Yeah. Hey, bro. I told my ex the other day, I know I'm being gang stalked, right? But I don't trip off of it whatsoever. And it doesn't. I kind of like it.
Yeah.
They went and towed both of my cars in front of my house the other day.
Oh yeah, you were telling me about that. So what? Yeah. So what do you think about that?
Well, the weird thing is, I didn't realize this till later. The young like wannabe pseudo cop who did it, he was only like in his like late 20s.
Yeah.
He goes, "Aren't you?" And then he said a nickname from like when I was way younger, right?
Yeah.
That the cops in the Santa Barbara knew me as like back in like high school and like early 20s, right?
Uh-huh.
And so it was like he was sending me a message, bro. I'm not even. It sounds weird and paranoid, but my car had been there for like over 3 years in front of the house. Nobody ever bothered, and all of a sudden he's driving by and.
So you think he's trying to drop you a hint?
Yeah, or like they had him go over there. You know what I mean? To do that.
Yeah.
But you know, hey, one time I was up at my friend's house and we were doing the Chembusters and we were taking like long distance observations of the drones with the P1000. And I was talking to my girl on the phone when all of a sudden I heard a voice talking to me, and I was like, "Jackie, do you hear that? Do you hear that?" And she's like, "I don't hear it." I told my friend Josh, "Come here, I'm not crazy. You listen," and he heard it too.
Yeah.
He heard the voice too, bro, on the phone. And then I was saying, he was talking about the chemicals that they disperse, but he was talking to me in a weird. It was like, dude, it was so trippy, bro. Ever since then, I knew that I had like. Ever since then, I knew I had already like was a blip on their radar. You know what I mean?
I think I've always been a blip on the radar, but I'm just used to it by now.
Yeah.
My life is like the Truman Show, but I just hope I don't. I don't do anything wrong anymore. Like I don't do anything bad.
Yeah.
I should be all right. I hope. You never know. They can always get you on some stupid shit.
I know.
Some dumb shit. Like they do.
Yeah.
I'm glad that you're getting off probation. I hope you just chill, dude. Just lay low for a week, dude. They're gonna be gunning for you. They know you're getting off in a week. They're gonna be looking for your ass.
I know.
You know what I mean? Seriously,
Mhm.
just stay in the house for like a week. In one more week, dude, it'll go by like in a blink of an eye, and then you'll be off probation, and then you can laugh in all their faces, and then you can do whatever. Then you'll be a free man, and you can do whatever you want. And fucking
me and Travis, me and the Plain Truth, Travis Finley, we're going up to Flat Earth Farms in April to trim for him.
Beautiful.
Mhm.
Yeah.
So I'm finally gonna meet him.
Yeah, I want to meet him too eventually. We're making our way. Levelhead's making their way over there eventually. I don't know when, but
that's right.
See how it goes.
All right, that's right.
But it would be nice. It would be nice to get over there sooner than later.
Hey, bro.
Yeah.
I came up with the I think it's the best, most logical, simplest working theory for the Mandela effect.
Yeah.
What it is this is what it is, bro. I treated the Mandela effect like it was a homicide case, right?
Mm-hmm.
So I started putting all the resin together and seeing what tied it all together and all the things that have changed, right? And so there's residue that people are always looking for, right?
Mm-hmm.
Well, the residue is the key to it, right?
Yeah.
The residue is the anomaly, not the Mandela effect, right? Because it's the smaller numeral. There's way more Mandela effect than there is residue, right?
Yeah. Or most cases. Yeah.
Okay, so if you could ask your people or ask Brian to start taking a survey of all the residue, I want to know where they found the residue from. This is what I'm thinking. The residue was behind some type of
Wait, my people. They're not my. I mean, I guess they're my people.
Well, you know what I mean.
All right. I'll ask Brian. All right. What do you want?
A lot of people don't like to indulge. Flat earthers don't like to indulge in the Mandela effect. And I'm not a big time like Mandela effect or conspiracy guy, but it's. I can't deny that it's there.
Yeah. There's certain ones that really fuck with me, you know.
Oh yeah, for sure.
Like when
I love them. I love the Mandela
Ford
effect, bro.
logo one, dude, really fucked with me. Dude.
Which one?
The Ford logo changing, like with the little swirl.
Okay.
Because it's on.
Now, have you ever found any resin from that?
Yeah. You never seen the Ford logo Mandela effect? Let me show.
No, I have, but I'm talking about the residue.
Yeah, the residue. You want to see some? Let me see if I can find something real quick. It fucked with me because like my dad had a Ford, and it was in like '92.
Has there ever been any residue that's
like
actually on the car?
That's what I'm trying to say. Like, let me see. It's like all right, no, that's what I'm trying to say. Like people like there's people who have classic cars, like Jay Leno, like famous people and shit like that. They're like mint condition, from like those times, and all the logos are different, dude.
Okay, they've all been changed. There's no residue then, right?
Well, no, there is residue though.
But it's not on the cars. It's like
not on the cars. It's like in like newspapers and.
Yeah. Okay, dude, that even proves my theory right there. Okay, so this is what I think the Mandela effect is, bro.
But I remember. But the thing is, it's like in my memory, I remembered the Ford logo being the other way before I started seeing videos of it changing, and then I went outside and looked at all the cars outside. I didn't believe it. I thought it was like someone on YouTube or fucking around like photoshopping it, right?
Mm-hmm.
And then then here it is. Look at this, dude. Just let's take a look at the Ford Mandela effect. Okay, let's see. Ford. Let's see. Where does it start? All right, it starts here. All right. So this is like the first video that I seen about the Mandela effect. That about the Ford logo. Like first, I was already seeing the Berenstein Bears one. All right, but check this out. And I'm gonna I gotta use the bathroom real quick. So this is 3 minutes long. So but just watch it. I'll be right back.
Okay.
So you see, it's based on Henry Ford's signature, and that's how I remember it. So you see what I'm saying? It was based on the original guy's signature. He signed his signature that way, and that's how I remember it, dude. Like that, right?
Hey, so Ray.
So you see the F right there? How it's like just got a straight line? Like, like, dude, I remember it like that, and I didn't even notice that it changed until they pointed it out. And then I went outside and I looked at every car and I was like, dude, there's got to be one that's still like that, dude. And I just started like going around. I was like, they must have just changed the logo like in the past like 10 years or something, you know? No, dude. It's like you can't find that logo like that on any Ford, anywhere, anytime.
I know.
Throughout history.
So check this out. This is such a simple explanation. So every time I hear people going on and on about the Mandela effect, they just seem to get into like the cuckooies and like how trippy it is and everything. And they treat it almost as if it's like a walk for cancer. You know how I'm always saying like everybody's always like, oh, this is the cure for cancer. But we could eliminate all that bullshit if we just find the cause of cancer. You know what I mean? So I think the cause of this is programmable matter. Programmable matter can change. It can change physical things, right? Mm-hmm. But I think it's like the double slit experiment where like if you're looking at it, it doesn't do it. It only does it when you're looking away, right? And I think all these things change at certain times on command all at once, right? Now the residue that you find is either products that were made by an obscure company that didn't put the nanofiber in their product, or products that have been behind like lead walls or somewhere where no signal whatsoever can get to them. That's the residue right there. And if you find the pattern of the residue, I bet you they all have one common denominator. So I'm gonna treat this like a murder trial. And if a bunch of people got clipped all around the state, and I have nothing to tie them, that's all I'm looking for is one common denominator that ties these things together, bro.
Yeah.
And I bet you, dude, I'm onto something with this shit because programmable matter has been around for a long time. I mean, it can literally change the words in a book when the signal hits it. Right, it can change like the plastic and whatever the logos are made of.
But they would have had to made it that way from the beginning, right? Like,
what do you mean?
Like programmable matter, like they had to make it out of programmable matter.
Yeah. So
in order for like Ford logo to change on a car that's like 75 years old or 60 years old or something, they would have had to made that car out of programmable matter 60 years ago, right?
Not the whole car, just the parts that were going to change, like the logo. Now,
Yeah.
Listen, when the LED light bulbs first started coming out, and they've been out for a long ass time, you know, they're built with a back like reverse engineer technology, where as soon as the Li-Fi, when that's Li-Fi, starts coming out, they're already going to have the capability. You're not going to need to upgrade them or anything. And they've been around for a long ass time, right? The Li-Fi is the light fidelity. Once, like, let's say you're in a place where you don't have wireless fidelity Wi-Fi, you could use Li-Fi, light fidelity, which means you just put your cell phone underneath the LED light and you instantly have internet, bro. But these things have been programmed with this reverse or engineered technology in 20, maybe 25 years, 30 years.
Yo, Ryan, undoctrinated Ryan said, much love, bro, but that's the stupidest shit I've ever heard about the Mandela effect.
Oh, yeah? All right, bro. Yeah. I thought Flat Earth was stupid, too, when I first heard it, bro. But if you're just, hey, I don't care what anybody says. All you have to do is Google some of the shit I say and see that I'm not out of my mind.
No,
You know what
I know you're smart, but yeah, so they might have had programmable matter for a long time. I mean,
No, they have, bro, for sure. They've had this stuff, dog. It's like Fantasia. I mean, just that's the closest I can describe it. It's like the cartoon Fantasia.
So, I mean, that would explain like the Ford logo changing, maybe. But like what Ryan's saying is, how does programmable matter change Mr. Rogers? A Beautiful Day in the Neighborhood, and it's true because we had the guys at the piano bar, right? Me and Brian, when we went up, and everybody, and Cleveland Steve and a bunch of people. We went up to the guys at the piano bar, and they were like playing the piano, and we said, "Can you play It's a Beautiful Day in the Neighborhood?" And they gave them some money, and then they played it, and they sang "It's a Beautiful Day in the Neighborhood." You know, I don't even think they said a beautiful. They say, "Can you play the Mr. Rogers theme song?"
Yeah. No. So yeah, I think you guys are misunderstanding me. So the programmable matter doesn't affect people's brains. People's brains remember how it was. These aren't mass hallucinations. We're not living in an altered universe or some major, like, so many people want to say like, oh, it's an altered reality or universe. Like, that's what they want you to think, dude. But we're all right here. This is our reality right here. Mm-hmm. And we all have experienced these things, right? Some people don't really want to talk about it. And some people like me, I don't give a fuck what anybody thinks, bro. I'm telling you, this is the conclusion that I've come to, and I look meticulously into shit. So the programmable matter isn't in a person, right? So all the things that we see of the Mandela effect are all every single one of them in some way, shape, or form is like it's not a living substance, right? Necessarily like a human being that we think about it. It's the nano substance isn't living like with a soul like we have, right? It's operating on some electrical shit that it's bad electricity. Like the good electricity would be like angels, and bad electricity is like demons, right? And that demons cause decay, and that's why people who are demon possessed, they jerk their shit around all crazy, because it's like having a wasp in a Ziploc bag. The electricity is looking for a place to shoot out of. You know, it shoots out of your fingertips, your elbows, and your knees, because those are the most pointiest parts of your body. You know, your hair is like an antenna. Just think about it as all electrical. So electricity or signals, wireless signals, can change the picture on your TV. It could fucking change your alarm clock, what it says. Dude, it can change the lighting and shit. It can change all kinds of shit. It's not so far-fetched to think that it can change pages or like words on a book, sound that we hear coming from like an old CD, record, or tape, where like they says such and such, and then I don't even really know the Mandela effect examples that well. But what I'm saying is like he does the Mr. Rogers song, how he remembers it, and everybody remembers it, right? But then when you listen to it on something where it's coming from not an actual human mouth, but like material that, you know what I mean? Like, like digital, or like any file that's not coming from a person speaking, it can be Mandela affected, AKA programmable, or the matter is programmable in it, right? So all this shit could be sitting dormant, dude, for 30, 40 years, whatever. And then a certain frequency and signal goes out on every wireless thing, all like every wireless frequency all around the world, And the only shit that doesn't get affected by this Mandela or by this frequency is what you guys call residue, because it's either in a vaulted place where, like, not necessarily purposely vaulted, but in an area where the signal cannot go because of like lead walls, underwater. There's a few other examples of things that would keep it from getting signaled, right? And those are the anomalies. Those are the things that the controllers can't really do anything about. It's just impossible to do anything about every single thing, right? But they use it to their advantage. And what all Mandela effect really is doing is it's dividing up the truthers, bro. It really has. It divides shit up, and that's all they want. They want the Democrips and Republicans. If they can divide, they can conquer. So it doesn't matter what they're dividing about, as long as there's division. And you have to agree, dude. I don't see the Mandela effect from people understanding and learning about it. I don't think it's helped anybody, really. I think it's caused a lot of fights and division. But I don't think it's really helped anybody, because it's not going to help anybody unless they completely understand it. If you don't understand some shit, it's not going to help you. In fact, it's going to do the opposite, bro. You know what I mean? It's going to have you spinning your wheels, wasting time, fighting over it, like just putting out an unharmonious frequency from yourself, you know? And then you see what I'm saying? Like, it's like a drug, like that I've seen from people, you know? I've seen people obsess on it crazy. And really, like, dude, it's just the simplest thing. It's programmable matter, dog. They done been had this shit. You know what I mean? That's all I got to say.
I think, me personally, I think that there's different explanations for all of them. Not every one of them can be explained away, but I mean, like, I don't think it's one thing that's causing every single one of them. Like, but this Ford one bugs me out. So.
Right.
Yeah.
Right. I don't want to have to put on pink when I go play football, bro, and I don't want to have to go do another cancer walk to try to find the cure for cancer. I'm saying, like, this is the cause of all the shit. You know what I mean? And dude, I'm just going by the Occam's razor, bro. It's the simplest, most logical, easiest explanation for all of them. And now I could possibly be right if instead of looking at all the Mandela effects, I think the most important thing to focus on is the residue. It's, you know what I mean? It's not from within, it's from without. Like, that's the small part that's going to be easy to crack the whole thing open. Because you're trying to go down the rabbit hole of the Mandela effects. You know, it's just the endless rabbit hole. But the residue, I bet you there's one common denominator. If we could find links, like one thing that links all the residue, and there's not much of it, but one thing is going to link it all, bro. And that's going to crack it all open like a homicide case, you know?
Yeah.
Does that make sense?
Yeah, it's a theory. I mean, I don't know. There's so many different theories. I never thought we were like shit, like in a different reality. But I don't know.
No, bro. That's what they wanted you to think. They want you to question this reality. They want you to question what we've always known, the terra firma, like that our creator put. Dude, all the answers are just right here. It's all very, very simple, you know? But, like, dude, I've seen the Mandela effect. So many different flat earthers have so many different explanations, dude, and they're all theoretical. You know what I mean? They're not tangible. They're just conceptual, you know?
Yeah, there's not.
And, like, it's not worth arguing over conceptual shit.
I haven't heard any really good explanations for it.
I don't think too many people know or believe.
You know?
I don't think too many people know or believe or even understand or take the time to put into it to research programmable matter. Most people just like laugh it off and everything.
Right, but look at this one though. This guy actually goes out and he goes out into public and he asks people like what they remember. So like, I know what you're saying. Like that, you know, they would be, you know, their mind ain't gonna change because the matter changed, right? Because it was programmed. But it's interesting. Watch. So, because I remember it with the way it was, not with that little pigtail. That's weird.
See, I think too many people are focusing in on the little details of it. It's taking like everybody's focus on the big picture of it. You know what I mean?
But like, if you look up the logo, like it's not like they, you know, they never admitted to changing the logo. You know what I'm saying? Like, if you look up,
this is what I recommend to anybody who's listening, who's into the Mandela effect.
Yeah.
Hey, instead of researching new Mandela effects, take that same amount of time and just research programmable matter. I mean, spend 5, 10, 15, 20 minutes, as much passion as you'd put into looking into the Mandela effect, look into programmable matter. It's the most logical explanation. You know what I mean? And if I'm wrong and somebody could prove me wrong, dude, I'll gladly admit it. I'm just trying to like...
Yeah. Like, he goes up to people real quick, look, and he shows them, like, look, both logos.
Really, but I'm not sure why. What is it that doesn't look right to you?
Oh, no, he said...
Might be a little small fit right there, but I'm not really sure.
Okay.
It doesn't look right.
So, does this Ford logo look right to you?
No, there's something about the curly Q here and something about the R here, the connection between the R and the D.
Hey, Ray, if you really look at that F, that F is just the FE, like a giant F with a small E at the end.
Yeah, or it kind of looks like it's turning into an L maybe, too.
Bro, they put FE in so much shit, bro. They put FE in so many different things. Like, think about when you're driving your car and you just look at your fuel gauge. There's an F and E right in front of you, dude. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
I'm coming out with that FEMA camp rap, dog. Flat Earth Maniac Assassin camp rap. That new normal shit.
Nice.
But think about it, Ray, that the programmable matter, bro.
I will. I'll look into it. I might do a whole show on it.
They've kept it really, really hush hush, bro. Think about this though. Most people don't think of like, the victors of the success of when they stormed the beaches of Normandy, right? And they were successful. Mm-hmm. They're now saying that they owe that success to the HMS Conundrums, bro. Her Majesty's ship cannon drums. These giant drums, dog, that they rolled in the ocean with cables on them. Because that undersea cable was the most important thing. That's why they freed the slaves in 1865. Because it was to run the undersea cable. So they freed the slaves, and then if the slaves wanted to stay on land, they thought of a plan like, let's make it seem like everybody's racist and they want to lynch these people to scare them. So once they're free, they're still not free. They're still scared, right? And then they offer them, whatever, more than anybody else has ever offered them to go, probably prostitutes and alcohol and money and food to go lay the undersea cable.
You want to see what Wikipedia says about programmable matter?
What?
Programmable matter, which has the ability to change its physical properties, shape, density, modelly, conductivity, optical properties, etc.
Optical properties.
In a programmable fashion based upon user input or autonomous sensing. Programmable matter is thus linked to the concept of a material which inherently has the ability to perform information processing. Programmable matter is a term originally coined in 1991 by Toffoli and Margolis to refer to an assembly of fine-grained computing elements arranged in space. Their paper describes a computing substrate that is composed of fine-grained compute nodes distributed throughout space which communicate using only nearest neighbor interactions. Are they talking about space like outer space or what? In this context, programmable.
I think they're talking about inner space, bro.
Inner space. Yeah.
You know what I mean? Like, remember in Bill and Ted's Excellent Adventure where they go in inner space to different time? That's what I imagine it looks like if you're inside the cords going, and you're part of the internet.
Replicating machine science is a type of autonomous robot that is capable of reproducing itself autonomously using raw materials. So they're making robots that can just make themselves.
These robots are on such a micro scale, though, dog. You know what I mean?
Look, DARPA's involved.
Of course they are, bro. This is programmable matter is affecting everybody. Everybody who notices their cuticles are different than when they were younger. How skin just seems to grow, dude. You know what I mean? Like people were getting these little circles on their body, like holes in their body, little dots that seem like they're what's that called? When little kids get it, from dirt and germs and shit like that, like staph infection, right? Yeah. So people think the shit's like the staph infection. People's teeth are getting weaker. Dude, I have a badass microscope and I look at my hair and everybody else's hair who's lived in my house, dude, and there's this fiber that's like 1/10 of the circumference of a hair width, right? And it bores through your hair, along through your hair, like a giant hot dog bun with a hot dog in the middle, right? And it's like clear, and it comes out in certain spots and makes like gnarly knots and shit like that, and then goes in like different directions, bro. So like the nano shit's in us already, you know.
Here's a video from DARPA, from CNN. I don't know.
Flat out of DARPA.
I don't know. It says CNN on it though. But
Shape-shifting material that can transform itself in real time, changing colors and shape on demand. It sounds like special effects you would see in a sci-fi movie, but this is no.
I don't know. What do you think about CNN? It's probably fake, right?
But when you look at this, bro, this is exactly if this shit could be real. This is exactly how they do the Mandela effect. Think about it. So simple.
It could be.
Just by reconfiguring itself.
Forget about designing something in flat 2 dimensions. What about creating a 3D prototype of anything, even a car?
Open the doors, kick the tires, peek inside to see what it looks like, fit little dolls of, people inside of it.
This space age stuff is like putty in your hands. Programmable matter is still in the early developmental stages.
But they might have had it for a long time.
They've had it forever, bro.
You'd be able to morph objects on demand to fit our human needs.
So for example, I have a Bluetooth earpiece.
Sure.
It fits me great, but then when I put on my sunglasses, it doesn't fit anymore. Wouldn't it be nice if it could change its shape subtly, right, to all of a sudden match that? All of these
crazy, changing its shape subtly.
Definitely on the edge of discovery with this one.
Gary Tuckman, CNN, Atlanta.
What do you think about that, Ray? That could be a very good reason for the Mandela effect, huh? If that's real.
Yeah.
Crazy. Yeah, it's so simple, huh?
If it's real, yeah. They could do that, but they would have had to make everything out of programmable matter like a long time.
It's not hard.
It's not hard.
It just goes in. It just goes in like it would just go in like putty or like, you know what I mean? It's like whatever they put it in. It's all the products that it all have. That's shit like plastics. What do you call it? Resins, like the hardened shellac. Clear coatings, whatever. All that shit it has nanofibers in it. Like when you get vegetables and fruits and you just leave them in plastic bags in your fridge, or what I mean, the plastic gets into your shit. It gets into slowly. Like the only way I could describe it is like remember in Terminator 2 when like that fool gets shot up and he's like melted metal and his little pieces like his puddles come together. You can see the color in the puddle, and the more it comes together, it creates that person again, right?
Yeah.
And then like when he's almost a full human, one little more puddle comes and it goes like up his foot, and you see it's like it adds like a centimeter of thickness going up. Like if it's like you can see its form, but then it like just disappears into it completely, right?
I got it.
That's how this shit is, dog.
Hold
you
on,
know what I mean?
Yeah, let's try to show it a little bit. Like, I got an idea. Hold on. This might work. Boom.
Every time I look at that picture on other people's things with the internet going into like 1,000, like smaller and smaller into the distance, dude, it freaks me out.
Let's see. This is what you're talking about, right?
Yeah, yep. Yeah, exactly. That's the scene too. Yeah.
Look, here he goes. It's gonna do it again too.
Uh-huh. Yep. Bam. You know what I mean?
Yeah, look.
It just becomes that person, you know what I mean?
Dude, he's just coming right out of the floor. Look at it. It's checkerboard too. Chessboard, black and white, obviously.
Yeah.
The Freemasons.
And he has the Suicide Kings on his drinking cup.
Oh, does he? I didn't even notice that yet.
See that at the very end, if you slow down that last part where it becomes in his shoes, you know what I mean?
Yeah.
You can see it for a second. Its thickness is thicker than him, but then it like just morphs into.
He walks right through
with his flesh.
He walks right through He walks right through the bars, dude.
Yeah.
Not the gun, because it's not made out of the same material.
Yeah, yeah. Yeah, he's not made out of metal. He's made out of a nano substance, like black goo that could turn whatever color. You know what I mean? But the shit, basically, it all boils down to it's like black goo. Black goo can like mimic. I mean, dude, think about it. They could take Silly Putty from like 2,000 years ago or whenever it was made, and put it on a newspaper and like make it imprint in the newspaper. And this is like some nickel and dime shit, but like way advanced, bro. You know what I mean?
Yeah, man.
Like Etch-a-Sketch on steroids times 1,000, bro.
So,
you know?
So Terminator is predictive programming for nano programmable matter.
Yeah, think about it, bro. In Terminator, all those drones and shit at the end, right? Hunting people. Well, that Chinese balloon that they they pushed that shit so hard on the news. I was just like, why do they keep putting on the news? Dude, they're promoting it fucking hella hard. They're just getting everybody ready. Dude, think about this, dude. It won't be long before there's so many drones and shit in the sky. They're actually called high altitude platform stations, but dude, they can hover for long ass amounts of time, right?
Yeah.
What they're gonna do is they're gonna say Starlink no longer is gonna be using outer space satellites. They're gonna be using high altitude platform stations or high altitude pseudo satellites that, you know what I mean, go above where commercial airplanes fly. You know what I mean? And they're gonna. It's so ridiculous, bro. It's like this is their satellites. You know what I mean? These are their satellites, and they realize that the whole satellite myth is like spiraling out of control. You know what I mean? It's just ridiculous. So they're just gonna kill it. You know, they're gonna say there's like too much space junk, or it's just not.
All these balloons that have fallen down of our satellites, dude. All these Chinese.
I know, bro. I know.
They're falling left and right, and people are starting to notice, and they're like, "Oh, it's another satellite attack!" Like every day.
Yeah.
It's just it's weird how it's happening all of a sudden. Like, I mean, it's been going on for a while, but people are starting to notice. You know, people are starting to notice a lot of things, and I'm actually happy about it. There's a lot of people waking up in public, and I'm like,
yeah, bro. I've been going into all types of arenas lately, and trying to put myself just in the middle of a bunch of globers who know their globe information more than the average person. I want somebody who knows the globe better than wits it, dude. That's what I want. And I want to debate them. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Witsit knows the globe really good, dog. And he's like all kinds of globers he debates. He tells them their heliocentric religious belief, like point by point. But I'd like to meet a glober who knows more about it than Witsit.
There's this one glober who is offering, like, I don't know, a large amount of money for a flat Earth, accurate flat Earth map.
Oh God, yeah. I give him a flat Earth model. I give him a picture of Jackie's ass. You know what I mean?
He wants a lot. No, he's serious about it. He comes over.
No,
to
I know.
channel.
They're doing that so they could try to defraud. That's the only way they could try to defraud what we say is by a flat Earth. They're presenting a flat Earth map that can be debunked.
He's like, I want a map that like you'll be able to navigate to your house. That's what.
Oh my God, that's all they ever asked for. Seriously, it's so funny. I'll give him a globe. I'll give him a globe, dog. Because I've gotten so many globers to admit that yes, pilots and sailors use actual globes to navigate when they're flying and when they're sailing in the ocean. Can you imagine that shit? Them using a fucking globe.
I'm just saying.
And let's say the globe didn't have a metal like pole through it, right?
Yeah.
And the globe was just like a basketball in your hand, and you're using that to navigate, like on the ocean and shit, or in the air. That shit's hilarious, bro. Huh?
Yeah. I use the moon map to navigate everything from now on. That the moon is my map. That's what I use.
I don't think airplanes could fly if they didn't have some type of device in them that was like, it was like some type of control from the ground. You know what I mean?
Yeah. I think I need to make another coffee, dude.
Yeah. Hey, well, shouts out to Paraplegic Coffee, Flat Earth Farm. Yeah. When you're with us at Flat Earth Farms, you feel right at home. Hey, so I've been, dude. My rhymes are just ridiculous, dog.
Have you put out any new music?
Nah, dog.
You're getting ready.
I don't have a studio to record in anymore.
It sucks.
I put it out there though. I'm like, if this was meant to be, then a studio will come my way. You know what I mean?
Well, I downloaded this awesome program for making music now, and it's like one of the best ones, and it actually costs money. And if you give me your lyrics and the beat, I could do it. I could put your music together for you. I know how to. Dude, I can make rap. I can produce rap. It's easy. You just got to give me like the beat. You rap over the beat in like 6 different voices, 6 different times, right?
Yeah.
And then give it to me, and I'll put it on, and I'll cut it up, and I'll make ad libs and everything, and I'll make it sound right. But it would take me it wouldn't take me that long, actually. I'll do my best.
Watch, you want to hear some badass? Want to hear one verse that I have?
All right, go ahead.
It goes, even though I've been the victim of some gang stalking, rolling in the whip, bitch, cause you know I ain't walking. I'm crip walking on my blood clots flat out of Compton. I'm like the Energizer Bunny, bitch, and I ain't stopping. I'm dressed up like Batman when I'm out robbing. Ain't trying to live behind no bars, the arm of the law I'm dodging. I'm intoxicated, so I'm taking a walk in the park in Tuckerson Grove and on Fox, and I'm stalking the sister-in-law of Austin. I missed her an awful lot, and I thought of her often. I thought I heard her coughing from the nerd's concoction. I jumped over the gate, the backyard I hopped in. Never knocked on his door, just opened up and walked in. She was laying on his bed, sewing his head, and I socked him. All I seen was red, almost half dead, and I fought him.
I'm gonna play some of your music while I make my coffee.
Go ahead, bro. I'm hella stoned, dog. I just got out of work. I'm probably gonna go inside my house pretty soon. I've been staying outside because the dogs bark so loud.
Oh yeah, that sucks. What song should I play? What do you think?
Maybe play my Martyr Day Saints. I love that song.
I see it right here. I need to make a coffee, so I'll let this play for a second, and then we'll be back. We'll see how much further we can go.
Mm-hmm.
It's already been going for a while.
That's right.
It's nuts. It's nuts. All right, let's do this.
Yo, this song is for all the flat earthers out there that got a loved one that no matter how hard you try to show them the truth, they just want to keep butting heads with you. Let me bridge the gap. They call me Flat Day Saints when I'm out flat smacking, but my girlfriend, she just calls me flat nasty. Been doing this for the last 3 or is it 4, maybe even 5 years, don't remember anymore. November I was born on the 333 day of the year. I guess that makes me a double down target for the Illuminati. DAs telling judges that Drew is naughty. Who am I, see? To tell you the opposite, been repping this flat earth and no one is stopping it. So until the day they lay me down in my coffin, it's cartoon ball horizon means horizontal. It's another top notch flat earth rapper. I'm just scratching the surface of this working ladder.
Globe Earth rappers are superfluous chatter.
Like COVID is when it's smurfing the cattle. Every line I write are words from a battle. You don't wanna battle me, even on Halloween. Drinking gallons of gasoline, cleaned in Valvoline. Getting crazy, it's amazing when I'm blazing the Cali green. Getting chill bumps when you listen to me. Hair raising, I'm so brazen the way that I sing. I'm reminiscing on a lot of things that I'm missing. Seems like all my friends got that Moderna incision. You can miss me with all that bullshit that you're sipping, like COVID-19 coffee that astronauts pissing. Every time you see a shooting star in your wishing, it's just another fallen angel, but you wouldn't listen. You can't have gas pressure next to the vacuum of space. Use your own reasoning. I don't even need to give you any reason that it's fake. My mind is free, but my body's in hell. In the back of a cop car, headed for jail. All I got are the thoughts in my medicine well. I'm ready for El Chupacabra, spaghetti in jail. Yo, the food is caca. All I got are meatballs in my palabra. This time is nada. gonna do me. I'ma do this time I gotta do, then I'ma go free. Now I'ma go speak to them lonely convicts. Let them know Earth is flat and the globe is nonsense. Unfold your conscience, hear the powerful truth. If I'm wrong, show me right here and now the proof. What was bound was loose, like the sound of hoops, like 1,000 troops chanting Babylonian wizard, doing jujitsu, dismantling all of them, parables, paralyzed, parasitic disguise. Getting that jab just to fly the friendly skies, terrorizing these variables, the pleasure is mine. Like a stitch in the fabric used for measuring time. Just another brick in the wall we never could climb, and we never could find our way back home if outer space was real and there isn't a dome. Freemasonic astronauts sipping the chrome, getting a phone. Nathan told me to create a YouTube channel. This is Flatter-Day Saints. I give you a flat salute and a Flatter-Day thanks for putting me up on modern day debate. Went in with a full clip and shot up the place. When I talk about space, I'm being sarcastic. Invisible viruses, they keep trying to mask it. It's getting harder to laugh at. Smarter every day. Turn on the gas and become martyr-day saints. Can't have gas pressure next to the vacuum of space. Use your own reasoning. I don't even need to give you any reason that it's fake. You can't have gas pressure next to the vacuum of space. Use your own reasoning. I don't even need to give you any reason that it's fake. Hush, little Helios, don't you cry just because Stephen Hawking lied. He was in a wheelchair, so do you really care? Do you really care? Yet he died. And if that line ain't straight and sea level is curved, I'ma go the Moderna way. I'ma get that vaccination with no hesitation. Let's all get the J&J. Feisty, I know I told you I'd never leave you, but guess what? Daddy's back and you ain't going nowhere. This song's for Pinky, Dozer, and Whiny too. I love you, little dogs. Peace. Ladies and gentlemen, welcome to the Flatter-Day Saints Show. I'll be your host for this evening. They call me Flat Nasty. I got a brand new COVID-19 vagina flown to me all the way from China. No, I don't think that life is a simulation, even though it could be argued that we live in the Matrix. These globetrotters, all they want to do is debate with me about what the Earth's shape is. Me off the bench, coach, and throw me the mic. Your coffee smells like piss from an astronaut's wife. Yo, I mastered my wipe with the toilet paper. Watergate at Walmart foiled the caper. Took a rapist on a date and waterboarded him later. I'm retorted as ever. You mean retarded as ever? Tomato, tomato, I'm smarter and clever. Potato, potato, same thing, whatever. Came in this game from the drain to sing but never became Tony Soprano. But I rap much better and I'm fast as ever. When I'm out flat smack and running up on them Karens and get attacked, when all I didn't do was put on a mask inside Ralph's at the checkout line. Eating a banana for a step outside. Blew out your candle wax and you was left to dry. Yo, I blessed the sky down in Africa. You mean bless the rain? Damn, Jack, shut up. Yo, I was just getting instrumental on the deck and you just had to come in. And sentence correct, wouldn't have been in this mess if it wasn't for you. You opened up the door just to clean up your room. Got a brand new COVID-19 vagina flown to me all the way from China. No, I don't think that life is a simulation, even though it could be argued that we live in the Matrix. These globetrotters, all they want to do is debate with me about what the Earth's shape is. Where in the world did COVID come from? Maybe China. My girl got COVID on a shaved vagina. I'm going crazy, baby. Maybe I'm a lunatic, addicted to the moon. You're addicted to what my prick did to your womb. I'm inflicted with my addiction to shrooms, like the Illuminati is with Egyptians and tombs. On the news, all I see is witches with brooms. That bitch, Maria Abramovich, is one too. Yo, this is the Cool by Luke Bay fiasco. I'ma pour it on you till you taste Tabasco. Shot goes out to Jake the asshole. I can always depend on you to make me laugh, bro. Take a lasso, wrap around your head. You don't play this song on your channel, you're dead. I'm famished, so I ate the purple crayon, it's the best. I'm learning Spanish and less. It's time than my English. Got that 1491, slide on my fingers. Sometimes I linger and creep in Hawthorne. Outside SpaceX, eating popcorn. Run amok on them employees for shits and giggles. I'm annoying, destroying their fibs and riddles. The truth is brittle, but it'll make your brain grow. McToon, Skittles, taste the rainbow. In his house of pain, hip-hop parejo. This is my life. Welcome to the Flatter-Day Saints Show. Got a brand new COVID-19 vagina flown to me all the way from China. No, I don't think that life is a simulation, even though it could be argued that we live in the Matrix. These globetrotters, all they want to do is debate with me about what the Earth's shape is. Ladies and gentlemen, that concludes our show. Until next time, welcome to Flat Earth. Shirts in the back, snacks on the way. And ladies, don't forget your waters. I'm cracking up. Yo, I'm a one-man show. Peace. Go.
Like that. Completely nuts.
That was fun.
That's a good one. All right, let's come back. Hold on. All right. So, I had my coffee. I had my biscotti.
That's right, bro.
Coffee and biscottis.
You know, last week this prick asked me to christen his kid. I said for $7,000.
$7,000? Really?
Yeah. You never seen that shit in Goodfellas?
Oh, no, I never did. I mean, I've seen Goodfellas a bunch of times. It's just, I don't know. Isn't it like a whole bunch of them? Isn't there a whole bunch of Goodfellas? Or is
No.
That's the other one. There's
Godfather.
two more. The Godfather. Yeah.
Yeah.
All right. I get those two mixed up all the time. But, yeah.
Hey, they call me the Godfather son of Flat Earth rap.
Yeah. I like that last one. It's good.
Oh, Co-Vagina?
I like it. Yeah. I like that one.
Yeah, I filmed that like with a phone. My friend Zerk was filming it. I edited it all. Ooh, that was the second rap song I came out with.
I always like that beat too.
Yeah, yeah.
Yeah.
For sure.
My brother could play that beat on the guitar.
Yeah.
It's an actual guitar on the beat. You can play.
Yeah.
Yeah. A lot of Eminem's beats you can play on the instruments. It's cool.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Pretty soon I'm gonna have a recording studio. Or die trying, you know what I mean?
It's a lot, yeah. There's a lot to it, dude. Even when you think you have it, you still find out that you need more shit. It's like,
well, I was thinking
happening to me.
Seriously, I was thinking about finding some nerd computer gamer kind of guy, you know what I mean? That knows a lot about that somehow, and like, you know, either by force or willingly, you know what I mean? Get him to commit some serious time into that studio, you know? You feel me? Because you want me to send you like I don't have the microphone like set up, so it would sound like really good. You know what I mean?
My microphone, the cord shit to bed, not this one, but the one that I use for recording. So
yeah, I have the microphone, but I don't have the whole setup and everything, dog.
It made it like all the way here to Florida and back, but it started shitting the bed in Florida, I think.
Yeah. Well, but I do know one thing though. These Globers, they come and go. Saturday through Sunday, Monday through Sunday, yo.
Yeah, I know what you mean.
Right.
Right. But I don't know. We got like 20 people. We still got a lot of people watching. I don't know if I want to end it yet. I mean,
well,
what else has been going on? Like, what else is there?
With me, dog, like
I pretty much covered everything.
My life is like a movie, bro. Seriously, my life is like 20 movies times 33.
Yeah.
Dude, yeah, seriously. I wouldn't even believe some of the shit that happens to me. And look, So crazy, bro. Like, dude, the tow truck a week after they towed my car, 3 a.m. last night, I seen them putting towing a car that looks like direct energy weapons hit it. The whole front's completely burned, blasted, right? What the fuck? And they're just dropping the car off in the middle of the block in a residential neighborhood, bro. Watch, if you go to my channel, there's a 3-minute video I did this morning and I put it on there. You're just like, what the fuck? I went and interviewed this chick, bro.
Shit.
At the crack of dawn, she's digging through a car that just got blasted, dude. It's the whole steering column's melted.
We find it.
It's the most recent one.
Yeah. I had your channel up, but then I left. Let me see. 16 hours ago?
Yeah.
Whoa.
Hey, do you want some new clothes? Want some clothes?
What?
Want some clothes? A purse with clothes, women's clothes? They're new clothes. They're like good clothes. My girlfriend's pregnant, so she doesn't need them anymore. If you want them.
Yeah, in there. I'll bag them up.
Huh?
I'll bag them up with this.
You want them?
Yeah.
What happened to the car? I saw the tow trucks just drop it off right here this morning.
Yeah, the brake line. I had a middle plate down Thompson.
Yeah.
And the brake line is snapped. But I didn't trip on it, so I go, well, that didn't sound good, so I turned around and come back home. And it caught on fire.
Fuck.
So it was on fire on the battery side jack. And I go, fuck. But I lost the brakes. I couldn't have the brake to start. I wasn't going fast at all. And I got brakes.
Did you tell him to tow your car here?
Yeah, I live with my sister at the street, but we had no way to turn that.
Oh, okay.
So he said, call the tow truck and two days come back and we'll move it away.
Okay.
But we get all my stuff because we got taken out of the top last night. And he knew my car was on fire, so he followed me here. He was like, you got until tomorrow and start taking me. Oh, what is this car?
This shit's fucked up.
Shit.
Like a couple days ago, they towed both of my cars from in front of my house. The tow truck companies are doing some shady shit with the cops, dude.
Yeah, well, the tow truck guy knew me. No, my family. You know, what happened? Like, well, that's what he goes, what's the last time you used? Oh, what the fuck did I got to do with my car being on fire?
I know, right?
You know, you're a stupid fuck, man. He goes, well, we all know you found it, drug addict. You know what? Get the fuck away from me, man. You know, then he goes, pick that up. I go, I'm not picking shit up.
Yeah.
But I gotta go buy it. I go, then pick it up or turn around and go the other way then.
It's messed up, huh?
Shit.
Hey, have a good day. There's some clothes for you, all right?
All right, thank you.
Yeah, no problem.
Wow. So, did you really get a straight answer
That's
out of
messed
her?
up, dude.
Like, not really.
No, look at this shit, dog. Look at inside the car. You're like hanging. That's crazy.
I know. She
All
said
right,
her
have a
brake
good day.
line broke, and
So
then
fucked
she
up, Oh,
drove.
yeah. But look, the rims are melted. Look, the rims on the car are not melted like direct energy weapon. You know what I mean? Look at the rims, dog. They're still intact.
She doesn't know what hit her. That's why she can't answer you. She doesn't even know what happened.
I know. Yeah.
They probably fucking hit her with some shit.
Hey, I got something for you. It's $5. It's all the money I have right now, but look, check this out. I'm a flat earther. I don't know if you ever heard of flat earth, but it'll take you like 1 or 2 minutes to read over this, and it'll show you why NASA's been lying to us to hide the shape of the earth. Because if you think about water always finds its true level.
Right.
And the oceans are all flat, right?
Right.
So how can that water be sticking to a spherical ball? It doesn't make any sense. So there's top 10 proofs that the earth is flat. And once you find out that,
Is that like one of the only flat Earth pamphlets we got? Because that's the same one we were giving out too.
I need to make more.
But yeah, we need to make new ones.
Been lied to by the police and by the government and everything. So check it out. All right. Hey, have a good day. God bless you. What's your name?
Patricia.
My name's Drew.
Thank you.
Have a good day. Bye.
I tried to give out a flat Earth pamphlet at this bar in down in Pensacola, and the guy's like,
Yeah, actually, dude, I'm such a good artist. I've just been so lazy, dog. It's crazy. Jackie's told me so many times, dude, you should have made one. You could have made one way better than that one. And she's like, you're just so lazy.
That one has like, what was it, like 9 proofs or 7 proofs or something?
10 or something. But I can just
good
make them.
ones.
No, they are. They're really good ones. I just want to make one that I actually did, so I can say I made that. You know what I mean?
Make one that's like a spreadsheet that has like,
yeah. They'll be like, maybe she's born with it. Maybe it's Maybelline.
make one that's like a spreadsheet with like 100 proofs that has like the Gleason map on the back or something good.
Yeah.
You like the Gleason map? Which one? Which map you like the best?
I guess that one. You know what I mean? For lack of a better one.
Yeah.
I mean, I don't think nobody's really gonna know exactly what the Earth is, bro. I mean, they can only speculate. Yeah. Although we see but a poor reflection in the mirror, then we shall see face to face. You know what I mean?
I like the what do they call it? The Monte one.
The what?
This one I'll show you. The one I use for my background sometimes. I think.
Yeah, I'm gonna go inside. I'm gonna go inside right now. I have to go to the bathroom really bad, and the dogs are gonna bark like crazy. If you're still on, I'll come back. But I'm just gonna put my microphone and camera on mute. All right?
I might end it, dude.
Okay, I just gotta go to the bathroom. I'm gonna mute my shit, and if you're still on when I come back, I'll have my phone with me. But you know what I mean?
Yeah, I mean, there's not really much more to really do. I mean, we could go on all night, but
yeah. I gotta go to the bathroom though. If you're still on here, though, I'll talk to you, dog. Thank you.
Yeah. Do your thing. Thank you. Thank you for.
All right, thank you.
All right. So, what was I gonna do here? Let me see if I can find something. Yeah, I think I've done enough here. I think my work here is done for tonight. All right. Let me see. Probably take us out of here. I don't want to play my way out. All right. I'll talk to you guys later. Thank you, everybody, for showing up. Good night.
Out of everybody, you were who I hated most. A fucking grown man who's afraid of ghosts. All those secrets you could only find a way to cloak. All that venom laced in everything you'd say to folks. Drinking and laughing with that pathetic parade of jokes. Great insults for a guy sitting with the plate of coke with the wife and kid at home. How could you betray and both for these stupid whores? Was your loyalty you made an oath? Oh, look at the results of a lost soul sowing his oats in a sea full of fucking sharks rowing his boat with a hole in it plus a stock. You ain't got nowhere to go, and so you threw away every gift you had for another bag, another fifth to a day. Sad, all those opportunities that you had, people would kill for, you threw in the trash. Low self-esteem misconstrued as prash. Your old self-esteem and that ruinous wrath that chews you in half day to day on a regular basis. You just run the other way whenever you face this fact, and I'm getting so sick of your face in the mirror. There's no place where it's clearer than there. Going 0 to here in an instant, running on instinct. is in sync. Those ghosts talk to me in my head. If they're still there, no, they're not dead. And there was so much blood to be shed, but I could never kill them all. Prayers for rain to wash away, but no, heaven never calls. We stay trapped in yesterday, and that's a legend of the Taking a look at you is difficult. Creature in his cups is ugly. Too high to keep reaching for the stuff unlovely. Off the hinges, out on the fringes. Outsider out for revenge and vengeance. The war never ends. It spins in the winds and trenches. Sins in the bloodshed. It begins and ends with regrets you had had. Too many things to mention. All those ghosts in the past are a grim contingent. But what's fueling the engine is no fooling, pretending. No principles among this hot knock school we're attending. You're willing to partake in any rule that you bend in this land of the high break, when nobody remembers your name unless you king of menace the same. Between heaven and hell I had seen the pendulum swing. Watch a hope float away in 10 inches of rain. So it's a dope show today, your penance is in pain. Yeah, I seen it all, everything you ever been through. It all happened how it's supposed to, it was all essential. All the things that you endured, the bottom you descend to. It's time to let go of that past, stop being sentimental. So I forgive you for all the shit that you lived through, for all the shit that was done to you, everything that you did too. Melting a cold heart and stepping out of that igloo. Emerge as a good man, but you was a good kid too. Those ghosts